It doesn't.
Venus is what boys have down in front.
It's fabulously freaky.
Live from a dumpy condo we like to call KDK Studios, KDK's Lunatic Fringe is on the air.
The following program contains material of an adult nature and is intended for mature audiences only.
And hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of KDK's Lunatic Fringe Live Internet Radio. Gotta love Internet Radio. It's 10:06 in the p.m. on Saturday evening, and we have a great program lined up for tonight because, as you can probably hear, I'm in a great mood, and I really feel like doing a good program tonight, which hopefully will make up for last week's program, which I was down in the dumps, and I was tired, and I didn't feel like pranking people, and it was probably the worst program ever. Worst program ever. But I've got a couple of surprises up my sleeve for you folks tonight. I have some rare touch-tone terrorists that you've probably never heard before. 2 brand new calls from touch-tone terrorists. Well, not new calls, but just calls that aren't on their CDs and probably every one of you has never heard before. So that'll be a big treat for everybody. Also, some new calls from Atlantic Dimensions. We'll be listening to some Foamy from Neurotically Yours at illwillpress.com. And I have my prank call to the Ghostly Talk radio program I made the other night on Thursday night. I was just hanging out on Thursday night, just doing nothing, just hanging around and smoking weed and surfing the internet. And Monkey Richie says everybody's calling in and pranking Ghostly Talk. And Sally called in, and Chuck called in, and Josh called in, and now it's time for Jill. So I called in as Jill, and their topic was they were talking about a guest that they had named Aaron Donahue, he's like some crazy kooky guy, and he had been on their show and he was talking about his views on how he feels that for the betterment of society, stupid people should be sterilized so they can't breed, and old people should be killed so that they're not a drain on society, and he has all these different radical views. So I called in as Joe. And I'm saying, I'm old and I'm miserable, and I wish I could kill myself, basically. And I said, I have lung cancer, and I'm 87, and I'm just waiting to die. And it was a very interesting conversation. Even though I was pranking them, they didn't catch on that it was a prank. And it was actually a really good call for them, because they gave them interesting radio, and I did speak about valid topics and everything, so it went right along with the program. No, Aaron Donahue is not related to Phil Donahue, as far as I know. Anyway, so that's what we have lined up for the evening. Plus, of course, on top of all that, we're going to be making live prank calls. Buffica has returned to the fold this evening, so hopefully Buffica will be giving a call in this evening. And I'm expecting a call from Zachary B., who wants to explain what's up with collegesucks.org, and hopefully we'll have an update about that. I don't see Zach in the chat room yet, and I know he was having friends come over tonight, so I don't know if he'll be able to make it. I'll be playing new prank calls from Fat Dis. A lot of interesting developments going on over at the site this past week, because I put up the new Hosted Pranks page, which is a new page at kdkprankcalls.com, where I'm going to host just simply prank calls for other people who want, to be able to tell their friends to go and listen to my prank call. They can go to my site and listen to your calls there. And, I'll put up a logo for you and a link to your site if you have one. And that's an option for people who don't know how to build and maintain their own website. If you don't know Dreamweaver, if you don't know how to use an FTP, the easiest way to get people to hear your prank calls would be to have me put them up on the Hosted Pranks page, which is where you will currently find a bunch of calls from Fat Diz and also Papercut, who is one of our friends who migrated here from collegesucks.org, apparently. So if you're a prank caller, an amateur prank caller, and you at least have enough wherewithal to be able to record your pranks, send them to me, and I can host them on my Hosted Pranks page. Also, I'll be calling probably around the 11 o'clock hour. I'm going to be calling the Cranksters, Scott and Deanna, people who have been lurking around all the prank call chat boards lately, and they've started up their own prank call site, and they're trying to do it with Homestead, which is how I first started, back when I did my first site. At the time, it was just a poetry site. I hadn't gotten into doing the prank calls or putting them online yet. And what they do is they'll give you a site for free for like 6 months, and then they'll start sending you emails saying that we're going to delete your site unless you pay. So they get you used to the service, and then they force you to pay if you want to keep going. So, and I know Scott and Deanna are dedicated. They're serious about the prank call thing because they do a lot of work on their site. They change it often. They update it a lot. So I'm going to offer them free hosting. And all I need to find out from them is what they would like to call their site. And I can set it up live on the air. And then they can start uploading their site. And after the show, everybody can go check it out. That would be a great thing, isn't it? It's great when this program gets to be interactive like that.
What the hell is this? For crying out loud, somebody throw a pie!
And that's my little sound effect I'm going to play from now on to remind myself that I'm rambling on. And I'm rambling on. So I'm going to go get myself settled. I'm going to go grab myself a beer and pack myself a bowl. And in the meantime, I'm going to share with you the first of the rare touch-tone terrorists that I'll be playing for you tonight. Enjoy it, because these are hard to come by.
Customer service, can I help you?
Hi,
Yes.
Hi, I just wanted to arrange for a pickup to my office.
Okay. What time?
Today if possible.
Okay, we'll be there.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Do you know where I'm at?
Customer service, can I help you?
Yes, please. I have been trying to get damaged claims taken care of, and I've had quite a ordeal.
Well, when was this something you damaged when you carried it in, or was it damaged by one of our drivers?
It was damaged in transportation by your driver.
And what about whoever sent this? Did they damage it?
I sent it to my son. I'm on the East Coast, he's on the West Coast.
So he received it, so you don't know if it was actually damaged or not.
It was damaged when it was delivered there.
Were you actually there in person, or you just talked to him?
I talked with him. They were insured. They were insured beyond your...
And how was this packed? In foam, or did you just drop it in the box and send it?
No, it was properly packed.
And what was the contents that was damaged?
In the first box that was sent, it was a turntable for records.
A turntable for vinyl discs?
Yes, for vinyl records.
Oh, do people still use those? I thought those were obsolete.
This was... That's really not an issue.
Well, because those are kind of obsolete. They're breaking apart.
My son has a rather large collection.
Yeah, I understand. Some people still have them, but they've become obsolete, and now it's compact discs is the format.
That's really not something that I called to talk with you about.
Well, I'm just saying, you're trying to get us to pay for something. I'm just trying to find out if there's really a reasonable claim here.
I beg your pardon?
I'm just trying to find out if there's a reasonable claim here. That's,
Tell me your name. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Excuse me? This is Joe, Operator 10.
Operator 10, Joe. All right, thank you.
So basically you're trying to say that we broke it.
The package was damaged.
Okay, do you know how he carried it in? Did it with two hands, with one hand? Did he have it slung up on his shoulder there?
Who? Your driver?
No, the fellow who it was sent to.
I do not, apparently you and I are not going to communicate well.
Well, from my understanding, it sounds like it was sent damaged and you want us to pay for something that's obsolete in the first place.
May I speak with your supervisor?
They're in a meeting right now. You'll have to call back in 15 minutes.
You give me the name of your supervisor.
His name is Willie.
And what is Willie's last name?
Mr. Robinson. Actually, we just call him One-Eyed Willie.
And we're back. I'm not sure what that one's called. But I would call it One-Eyed Willie or something, I guess. That's a fun little one that you guys probably haven't heard before. And let me see who's hanging out in the chat room tonight. We have Monkey Richie from Atlantic Dimensions, Ted Webb, our kind and generous benefactor, Buffaka, who has returned tonight, Ellie, Inerda, who's, I know it's his or her second time here tonight, so welcome back, Erico, Fat Dis, Jim3775, Ticker, Little Evil Neo, Mothy, Mr. Peepers, NKQ, not sure who you are, but welcome anyway, Prank Me, Rednecks, and Hellbringer is back. Hellbringer, welcome back, Hellbringer. We'll be speaking a little about Hellbringer later on tonight, but let me check my private messages. We have numbers already coming in. If you would like to join the people in the chat room, you need to go to kdkprankcalls.com and click on the icon on the left for the chat room. You can join us in the Java or the IRC. If you want to send me an idea for a prank call, you have to click on my name, KDK, and send me a private message with your info and the phone numbers. Please don't give phone numbers out in the regular chat room because a lot of prank folks hang out in there, and it'll be bad news. First burp of the night. Thank you. Thank you. And Mr. Peepers has tracked down some numbers, probably from peoplepages.com, which is usually pretty unreliable. But we got Mary Dicklick. Sometimes it's just fun to read off the names. Mary Dicklick. Heinz Anus. I actually know this person because he lives nearby. I know that person. I'll have to call them later. Maurice Humpernickel. Cedric Pumpernickel. Charlonglax Dingledine. I've called that one before. I remember that one. I can never forget that name. Charlonglax Dingledine. Homer Simpson. Elmer Banningasser. Big Pimp. Willis Schlongfitner. Harry Ho, Mary Craps, Richard Fuker, Dave Fuker, and another Richard Fuker. Then we have Dorinda Kasamatakis, Joe Rosenthal, probably the one that I've called before, but you know, it would be fun to call her back after all this time. Marshall Mathers, Aubrey Cumass, Avian Dyke, Mary Dicklick again, Chester Harryass, I've called that one before, I think, Steve Stankola, Francis Skank, C.A. Skank, Noriko Fuku, James Kirk, Anant Poopy Suck, Anant Poopy Suck, Poopy Suck, sorry, not Poopy Suck, that would just be too gross, Dick Foundcup, Shotaro Dofuku, Dick Queer, Men Jung Bong, Richard Wacko, Sushia Crazy, Abdullah Bin Laden, I'm a Taco, Lady Taco, Dick Head, Richard Head, Anita Dick, Stu Pid, Cleopatra Pussy, Constance Pussy, I've called her before, Edie Pussy, Eustace Pussy, Kamani Pussy, god damn, there's a lot of numbers here, Letitia Pussy, Lavelle Pussy, Mac Pussy, Moira Pussy, Blanca Moron, Dial Selena, Moron, Emperatriz, Moron, Eusebia, Moron, Fabiano, Ghislaine, Giancarlo, Gonzalo, Homero, Jesus, Maciatis, Moron, S. Hussein, Alcoholic, Huge Erection, Bonnie Boner, Chachi Boner, Terry Boner, Clinton Boner, Giet Boner, Kiang, Menchi, Richard, Tamalina, A. Cock, Olga Cock, Dick Cock, Iftikar Butt, and Hugawet Titty, Tuan Tits, Bobby Boobies, I think I've called her before too, Macbool Butt, Adul Rahman Butt, Arfat, Atik, Aisha, Carmel Chang, Chun Yi, and Clemissa Butt. And Dawu and Dick, there's a whole lot of butts in the world. Eson, Ejaz, Eunice, Friend E-Butt, Farhana Butt. I've had enough. Your list is too long. You're just overwhelming me, Mr. Peepers. Thank you for contributing, though. Thank you for contributing, because when we go to the phone, I'll have a lot of numbers to pick through, because I just scan through, and whatever name catches my eye is who I'll call first. And then we have Neo's names, and I don't want to get into reading off a bunch more names here, but I have here that you can try an alcohol treatment referrals I have here that you can try 1-800 number, alcohol treatment referrals, or science, space, and technology, and then another 800 number. And I don't get it. But I'm betting that a call to a 1-800 alcohol treatment center, I bet they trace the calls before they even pick up the phone. So I'm not going to be messing with that, Mr. Prank Me. We'll name you to get me in trouble, not prank me. Anyway, pardon me while I light my cigarette here. Honey, do you want to come out and smoke with me? What? In a little while. Well, I'm smoking now. I guess I'll smoke without you. I'm not sure what I should talk about first. There's so much to talk about this week. And there's a lot of people listening. It's a good night so far tonight. Which is good.
There are certain types of people in this world that just piss me off to no end. The type of people that come up to you and ask you for advice, and then when you give them advice, they don't take the advice. They just come back to you a week later and they're like, I can't believe how everything's turned out so wrong. You want to know why everything turned out wrong? Because you didn't take my advice and you're fucking stupid. That's what went wrong. You didn't listen to me. I know all. The other type of person are those fucking insignificant peons who just have to validate themselves by being in a relationship. You know what? It's pathetic, it's weak-minded, and you show no inner strength whatsoever. Get over the girlfriend, get over the boyfriend, whatever the fuck you're yearning for, and live fucking life. People who fuck their ex-girlfriend particularly piss me off. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Don't you have better things to do with your life than be emotionally attached to somebody who hates your guts? Do something with your life. Find a hobby. No, geez, you know how many video games are out there that you could be playing? At the very least, shoot yourself. Get yourself out of society. Nobody wants to deal with a stalker. Other types of people that I hate? People who ruin your favorite diner. You know, the type of person that, you know, you're usually friends with until they end up going to the diner and dating some waitress there. And then having some kind of weird, wacky relationship. And every time you go into the diner here after, there's that weird vibe in there. People like this really need food poisoning. I'm so sick of these fucking bastards ruining my favorite spots. Another type of person I particularly hate are those fucking shrine balls with the slick back hair that usually end up going to bars and shit like that on Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights to see if they can pick up chicks. And all they do is walk around with these fucking stupid velvety shirts with their dumbass, fat, hairy chest exposed to the world as if they were the sexiest thing on the face of the earth. You know what? You're a middle-aged loser. Nobody wants to see your hairy chest. Either throw yourself in front of traffic or overdose. Please. Nobody wants to hear this bullshit anymore. Time for some reevaluation of one's life. I also dislike people that all they do is talk about their problems with their insignificant other. You know what? I don't care about your fucking relationship problems. You can just shove them up your ass for all I care. Nobody wants to hear about how your girlfriend doesn't like you or how your boyfriend is ignoring you. Nobody cares. It only pertains to your own little world, which in the grand scheme of things is minute and pathetic, and nobody really ever wants to hear it. Shut your mouth, choke on your food, and die. You gotta have a good friend and then you go out someplace and they always gotta bring their fucking girlfriend, and the girlfriend turns out to be somebody you just want to kill. I mean, really kill. Like jump up and down and kill, and then fucking chop up their body into 15 different parts and flush various parts down the toilet, bury the others, and the other ones get thrown in the sewer. You know, the type of person that kind of should have had an abortion before they even walk the earth. You know, that kind of crap. These type of fucking pieces of crap really just need to be killed with some piano wire around the throat. You can't take it anymore. I also can't stand people who sit at home and listen to Every Rose Has Its Thorn like it's the world's most depressing song. One, the song sucks. Two, you're fucking pathetic for listening to it. Take the CD out, crack it in half, and then slit your wrist with the broken pieces. It's over. They're done. You're done. Kill yourself. In closing, you know, it's just shit like this that pisses me off. It's these type of people that have no inner soul, no nothing. They just revolve around their own pathetic little world with no consideration for what's going on around them. They have no sense or grasp of reality, and really need to be taken off the face of this earth. They have no substance, they have no control over themselves, and they really need to be put to sleep. Permanently. Thank you for listening.
And I'm back. And that was Foamy, the squirrel from illwillpress.com. is from the Neurotically Yours series of flash cartoons that are incredibly funny, and we are hosting one. It's a very popular flash cartoon site, and I offered to host one of their cartoons because I have a lot of extra bandwidth, and I like to help out people whose work I appreciate. Of course, I try to give back. So we are hosting Shower of Terror, and you can find that if you go to kdkprankcalls.com, and on the left-hand side, beneath the logos and the navigation bar, you'll see a little period. If you click on that, it'll open up the cartoon so you can watch. Or you can just go to Ill Will Press and find it there on the Tunes page. Second breath of the night comes with the second beer of the night. I'm already on beer number 2. It's going to be a wild night tonight. And I'm sort of excited because tonight was the last time that I'm going to have to work on a Saturday night. So now I don't have to worry about rushing home from work and trying to get tons of shit ready that I want to do for the program tonight. I'll be getting out at 5 o'clock, so I've got plenty of time to prepare what I want to prepare for the program. Not that I really prepare much, but sometimes there are things I need to go find. And for example, I came home from work tonight and I had to have this sound effect.
What the hell is this? For crying out loud, somebody throw a pie!
Because that's my little way of keeping me from getting too full of myself. Whenever I start rambling too much, I'm going to remember it and I'm going to play that just to remind me of who I am. And I wanted to call Steffi Kirby. And I know the people in the chat room are up in arms and they don't want me to call Steffi, but I promise I'm going to try to keep it as ungay as possible. But I'm curious, and I'm calling Steffi because he asked me maybe only like a week or two ago to make somebody named Lost Hope a co-mod for his portion of the bulletin boards up at, as, you know, whatever. But anyway, then he sends me a private message the other day, and he asked me to take him off, so I figure, uh-oh, they must have broken up, because Lost Hope was his boyfriend who is helping him work on his Crystal Sphere site, which is a hosted site from KDK Prank Call, our only hosted site so far. But I only just started. I've only just begun. I've already sent out a couple invitations to a couple of prank callers whose work shows a lot of promise, and they need hosting. So I haven't heard back from them yet. But let me call Steffi. I got my little phone card here. Let's call Steffi and find out what happened with Lost Hope. He said he had some kind of announcement tonight. Oh, shit, honey, I bought the wrong phone cards. I thought I needed Connecticut Central. Well, in that case, it's good I bought 2, because one of these probably won't be enough for one night. These are crappy phone cards.
Please enter your PIN number.
Honey, can you turn the volume down a little?
Enter your destination. You have 5 hours, 33 minutes. Calling does not take unidentified calls. Your caller ID was not received. To enter an access code, press 1, or to record your name so that we may announce your call, press 2. Please hold. So that we may announce your call, please say your name or the name of the company you represent after the beep.
Hola, me llamo Pico.
Please hold while we attempt to complete your call. This may take a few moments.
What?
Still trying? Go ahead, please.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah? I'm not really listening to the show tonight, so I didn't know you were calling.
You gave me your phone number, so you know damn well I was calling.
I'm not listening to the show. I came to the chat room. I'm not listening to the show.
Why not?
Actually, I don't know.
Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
Explain to me what happened with Lost Hope. You had a falling out, and who dumped you?
Okay. Well, to make a long story short...
Without being gay about it, though.
Okay, without being gay about it? To make a long story short, every time he speaks to me, whether it be online or something, I melt into a puddle and go straight to him.
What does that mean?
See, the reason he started helping me on the site was because he IM'd me. If he speaks to me once, I turn into a puddle and follow him. I've been doing this for 5 years, okay?
That's not explaining what happened. No.
Oh, what happened?
Lost Hope is somebody that you knew in person, not online. He's somebody that you met in person, and he was your real-life boyfriend. So what happened that you guys broke up?
I got tired of it.
So
after 5 years.
You dumped him, or he dumped you?
I dumped him.
Now, why? Because you melt into a puddle doesn't even make any sense. That's like somebody saying that you're the same person.
Okay, it's an analogy.
Okay, so now you can explain the analogy, because I'm a little retarded.
Okay, what it means is that, well, I was being stupid and in denial that the whole relationship was a complete sham, because all he does is depend on me for crap.
Can I give you a little advice?
What?
Because I see a lot of Kevin in you. You're the type of person that falls in love too easily because you're in love with the thought of being in love.
Yeah, I've been told that too much.
Yeah, well, I see a lot of Kevin in you, and you really ought to talk to him, because you guys could really probably help each other out.
Well, he's barely online every time I want to talk to him.
He's constantly online. That's all he does, all day
long. Well, I mean, he's away all the time.
So send him, he's probably there, and he has the away message up to keep his, former hookups away.
So, what I ended up doing was just, I gave the site to Lost Hope, and then I got this account over in hostme.tk, and then I got my own domain name for free.
Oh, so you don't need Crystal Sphere anymore?
I gave it to him.
Okay, so I'm... Good, because I've been thinking for a while, I was like, how do I tell Steffi that I want to delete his site? Because...
feel free, it'll make him feel so bad.
I want to host only prank callers. And I thought you were going to do prank calls, but you never...
I was.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay, so that's
I got swamped. So, but I decided to go ahead. I was going to give it to him and then let you kill him. So, that was the big announcement.
So you haven't done anything with the site since initially. The update was done by him, and he's been running it.
The new layout was done by him. I recoded the site. I added a few things, but I took all the newest things off except for the layout thingies. And it's all moved over to my crystalsphere.tk now.
Okay, that's cool. Crystalsphere.tk. So how much download and storage do you get?
Infinite.
How can that be?
Infinite. It's what most hack sites use now. But because it's this dude from Oregon, he says he just feels like it.
Oh, so it's like some crazy rich guy who owns servers and he just gives people free unlimited space?
I don't know. He's got an AIM name if you want to talk to him about it, about hosting you.
No, I'm not looking for free hosting. I don't mind paying the $8 a month it costs me to host myself.
Well, I know, but yeah. So I was the other day hunting, and now this hacker friend of mine wants me to donate to him my MP3s. So he gave me 3 FTPs to use.
Oh, cool.
Each with 50 megabytes, and that's still not enough for all my MP3s. And he wants up.
Okay, that's cool. So if you ever do the prank calls, let me know so I can put them on the hosted pranks page or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some because.
You've done some?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how the hell to use this freaking all 4 of my soundboards to my advantage.
I don't think you can use more than one soundboard in the computer at one time because I've tried that before. I tried to install 2 soundboards and I can never do it.
I can have 2 up because see the thing is, one huge set of my soundboards are SWF files and the other ones are EXE files. So, while one is open on Internet Explorer, the other one is open on its own little window. And apparently your Stewie one is in EXE too. My Miss Cleo and my Dr. Evil soundboard and my Judge Duty soundboard, they're all SWF. So I can have Judge Duty talking while Stewie's talking.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or Bender or Fat Bastard.
Well, as a matter of fact, with a soundboard, you can open up as many as you want.
Well, I mean...
You don't have to... You don't even have to limit it to 2. You can open up several if you wanted to.
Yeah, true. In fact, let's see. I I can have my bender, my fat bastard, and my Stewie without this thing crashing on me. But anyway.
That's cool because you're getting usage out of the soundboards, which are proving very popular on the site. We're getting getting a lot of hits for people looking for like the fat bastard or the Stewie or the fart soundboard. I think the fart soundboard is the most popular one.
Oh, you have a fart one there?
There's a fart soundboard up there.
I
have the soundboards that gets the most downloads.
Well, I wanted to figure out how the hell am I going to use the Judge Judy one, because that was my favorite. It's my personal favorite.
Yeah.
It's just fucking hilarious how many fucked up shit I can say all at the same time with it.
Well, if you do it, record it so that we can post it on the site and play it on the show. Okay?
Alright.
But I gotta bounce.
Alright.
Okay, take it easy, man.
Bye.
Okay, so I guess we're announcing the closing of CrystalSphere.com, which is not a bad thing because he's found free hosting somewhere else where he'll have more control over what he does. I know he was unhappy that I gave him a hard time about his chat room because it requires you to download an unauthorized Java applet that could contain any kind of code off the face of the earth. You have no idea what's in there. But anyway, I guess I'll be taking the Crystal Sphere stuff down and replacing it hopefully with the Cranksters stuff. I'll be calling, why don't I try to call them now? Why don't I just call the Cranksters now? And I'm not sure exactly where they live, so I don't want to end up calling there too late. So let me open up another Internet Explorer and go get their phone number from the bulletin boards. And I got more private messages. I love private messages. But the one I'm looking for right now is that one. Oh, they're all from the Cranksters. Maybe I ought to read them all. That's the one with, oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Let me read the most recent one first. Okay, the most recent one says, hello. Yes, I'm here. I don't know where you guys are. You guys ought to be in the chat room. Tonight's your big debut. And, acknowledge us. Do you still love us? Oh, I love you guys. They think I'm upset because they said some religious rhetoric to me, and they know I don't like to hear it. I took one of your logos from your site and linked it from ours to yours. Sounds wonderful. Perfect. And the phone number. Okay, I got the phone number. Let me give the Cranksters a call. I'm sort of hesitant about calling because they sent me an email saying we're going to be recording, so make sure you say something incriminating.
Please enter.
But pranksters tend to have strange sense of humor.
We have 5 hours, 6 minutes.
Oh, here it is. We're going to be recording their ass, so be sure and say something incriminating, Deanna. Their phone is busy. Now they took the phone off the hook. They don't want to talk to me. Well, I'll try them again later. I guess they don't want to talk to me. I'm going to write that phone number down so I don't have to open this up again later to call them again. I told them I would call around 11, so it's still a little early. So maybe I'll try them again around 11. And if it's still busy, I'm going to assume that they don't want to speak to me. Okay. Now I can close that out. And I'm going... Where is my... Okay. Now, I'm going to get into this whole big long thing about the Ghostly Talk radio program. It's a radio program that Aaron and Monkey Richie listen to, and they turn me on to, and I listen to it, and it's a very good program. It's, even for people who aren't interested in the paranormal or ghostly things, it's a very interesting program. And the hosts are very good. And Sally called up, and Chuck called up, and Josh called up, and Joel called up, and we gave them a hell of a time, and we gave them an incredibly good show, and they were really good sports about it, and they totally didn't realize they were being pranked the whole while. They believed every call that they got, and they handled it with such professionalism. It's admirable. But I'm going to play the Sally call first, if I can find it. I believe it happens about 77 minutes in, so let me fast forward to it.
I wouldn't have any idea. Do you think Aaron should never be on Ghostly Talk again?
I respect his opinions, but when he's...
And that was the end of the Josh call. I'm not going to play the Josh call because he didn't do a funny voice and he didn't really say anything funny. So I'm not going to play that one because he's more of like a regular listener of the program. He didn't call up to goof on them. And I think it's weird because if you listen really closely, you'll hear that the Sally voice is a little off. And I think that's because it was done by Monkey Richie, and Aaron is the one who usually does the Sally voice. So if you hear the voice, it sounds like it's a little off. So that makes it all the funnier.
I come from a Christian family, and I don't like when he says that, like, Lord Jesus crap.
Okay, it's very offensive, isn't it? It's extremely offensive. I agree.
And I have a lot I'm going to talk about religion lately because the subject has been coming up a lot with the recent conversion of Mr. Happy and the appearance of suddenly religious people to the bulletin boards and stuff. So we're going to get into a religious discussion later on in the program. So that I'll wait until later in the program so I turn as few of the people off as possible, but I still get to get it off my chest. Religion is evil.
But, so do you think we should, if he should ever want to come on Ghostly Talk again for some reason, I think he's probably saying, oh my gosh, these guys, this is going insane, look at their web boards, But, if he should ever ask to come back on, should we let him on? Should we have him on?
Yeah, I might not listen, but...
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'll listen, but maybe if he starts getting, loony about it, I guess.
That's a very, very, very adult and grown-up attitude. I'm very pleased to hear that, because I haven't seen very much of that in my email box.
No, we've been hearing a lot of things quite the opposite.
Yeah. So...
That's disturbing. But thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you for calling. We appreciate it. We like hearing this. Now we can put a voice to the name now.
Yeah.
Seriously, Josh.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for having me on.
No problem.
Thanks, Josh.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right, let's take a break.
There we go. Okay.
You're smoking right now. You need to slow down. I'm sitting here just I'm pulling a Sunday already, and I'm watching you just go. Hey, you know what though? You're.
I started a little early because we're still listening to the end of the Josh part of the call, but Sally comes up here in a second. Hang in there.
You're making some great points, Doug.
I've had 4 days to think about this.
Yeah.
I know what I want.
So hi, and it's like you're taking the words right out of my mouth and throwing them in. You can articulate.
Why don't we take this caller first?
We have a caller?
All right. I think we do. Unless they hung up.
Oh, no, they are.
Let's see it. You're on Ghostly Talk.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's this?
You sound like you're in a cave or something.
Sorry about that, but yeah, that's the nature of having a speakerphone.
Oh.
Do you want to buy us a cool rack mount phone processor like they have in radio stations?
I wouldn't have any idea what this thing costs.
They're about $1,900.
Oh.
So, okay, we're stuck with the speakerphone, huh?
I don't have that kind of money.
I don't either. So what are we up to? What's going on today?
I just want to comment on that Aaron Donahue.
Yep, Aaron Donahue.
He says that he wants to put to death the elderly. I just don't agree with that. I think he's wrong.
Is that a really shocking thing to you?
Oh, yes, it is. I've never heard anything so crazy in my life.
Well, there were actually, there's a lot of stuff in history where, and they're not pretty, that's for sure, but there's a lot of stuff in history where euthanization was actually done. There's a lot of stuff in history where it was proclaimed. Even Scott Kay said Nietzsche's ideas leaned toward that. It's not anything that's never been talked about before. But obviously you don't agree with it, right? You don't think that the elderly should be euthanized, right?
No, I don't.
How come?
Yeah, why not?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Okay, why is it crazy?
That means he'd be wanting to put me to death in the next couple of years.
And you sound like a very nice lady. Why would we want to do something like that?
Because I'm elderly.
But you sound like a wonderful woman.
But that's what he says. That's what he wants to do.
Yes, you're right.
That's what he says.
And you don't want that to happen, though, do you?
Do you think we, as the co-hosts of Ghostly Talk, agree?
I don't think you agree.
You're right. I don't agree.
I don't agree either. I don't. I have grandparents. I love my grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't bear, it's my upbringing. I'm programmed too, I guess. But I couldn't bear to take my grandmother Lambert and go, you know what? You have nothing more to give. You gotta go. Sorry.
I couldn't do it.
Oh, no, I couldn't either.
I have two things. Two things about euthanization.
Okay.
Number one is it's actually been on Star Trek.
Oh, I don't watch this crazy film.
I do. I watch Star Trek because I'm a geek. But I watch Star Trek. It's
yes, you are. You're a
Star
geek.
Trek. Yeah, thank you.
I can come.
It's been on Star Trek. There was a Star Trek show where the spaceship, because Star Trek is about a spaceship that goes around and explores the galaxies. Spaceship finds this culture where what they do is they have a death day or something, and it's a festival. It's a party.
It's a celebration.
As soon as somebody reaches a certain age, and I don't remember what it was. It was like 40 or 50.
It did not matter how able-bodied they were. It was an age. Cut and
the one guy who it was his day during the show, wasn't he like a very famous doctor?
Yeah.
Or scientist or something?
Well, if I remember this episode, oh God,
he was doing very important work, and his family and everybody was saying, yes, but it's your time, and you have to go, and it's the party, we've planned it, it's all absolutely set. And you go to the clinic and they do the ritual, and the ritual, obviously at the end of it you're dead. But your research assistant or your medical assistant or whatever it was is all fully trained to continue your work. That's how we work in this society. That society had ritualized death for the elderly. So it's not anything that hasn't even been on TV before.
And you know what I'm thinking? I never heard this Aaron Donahue person that they're talking about, and I went to his website once, and I just thought it was pretty funny. It reminds me of that. What the hell was the guy who claimed that he was in contact with aliens from Alternate Cast? Oh, I can't remember this crazy guy, but it reminded me of him. But it seems like I agree with a lot of his views, like about sterilizing the retarded and really stupid people. Because that's something that would just be, if you look towards the future, like 100 years from now, the human race will be a whole lot smarter if we get rid of those people.
I don't know about killing the old people.
I hate old people, but I don't know if I agree with killing the elderly.
No.
Maybe I do. Maybe there ought to be there ought to be a clinic where the old people, if they decide to on their own, can go in and be euthanized. That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of old people are inherently unhappy, and they really would choose it if they could.
It really does. I mean, it's gotta suck to just walk around in pain all fucking day.
If that's the case, or if you're like modern elderly people, you're just constantly medicated, which could be fun. Yeah, you're high as a kite all day, so you're loving the world. But that doesn't explain anything because they're always angry.
Yeah.
The old people are always so angry all the time.
Wouldn't you be angry if you're all decrepit and you can't move?
What do you mean?
You need to every time you go to go shopping, you have to have the cart just to hold you up. Wouldn't you be pissed?
Oh, I don't know if I'd be pissed at the world.
Yeah, but you'd be angry. You'd be like, God damn fucking cocksucking bad.
No, because when I hurt my wrist, I didn't walk around in a bad mood all the time. When I broke my leg, I didn't walk around in a bad mood all the time.
Yeah, but these people have been like that for how many years?
You know what I think it is? I think old people expect the world to kiss their ass because they're old, and for a large part of it, it does.
Yeah.
People do make allowances for old people and senior citizen discounts, and helping old people.
Senior citizen discounts, I do agree with.
Well, they're on a fixed income, so that the senior citizen discount is usually so small it's barely even worth it anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me get back. Ooh, cool. Monkey Richie is trying to send me the call that Chuck did to the Ghostly Talk Radio program. So let me accept that before I continue with the rest of this. Or maybe he tried to send it twice. So now I'm going to have to accept it twice. Okay, it's going. Cool. So let me get back to the call, and we'll be right back.
That's prime time television.
Absolutely.
Star Trek is even though a lot of people don't watch it, a lot of people do. Prime time television. It was on there. So I mean, so when now.
I don't watch too much television, so.
Well, good for you. You know what? Actually, do I.
Actually, Scott L. doesn't watch
I don't
TV
watch
anymore.
any TV.
Yeah.
So you're doing the right thing if you ask me.
Okay, well, I just thought I'd call in.
But that's definitely a viewpoint, and that's something. It's offensive, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is.
Very offensive.
Very offensive.
I agree with that.
And but it's not. At the same time, it's not something that hasn't ever been brought up before. It's even been on TV on that Star Trek episode. So it's something that is very uncomfortable to think about, and something that I think I'm actually very glad that it doesn't happen in our society.
I couldn't put up with it.
I wouldn't like that.
I couldn't. My family's important to me.
But thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
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 And that was a Sally call to Ghostly Talk. And I just received a Chuck call, so I'll play the Chuck call later on tonight. And then I'll play Jill's call. I haven't heard the Chuck call, though. I think I got the biggest rise out of them because you can't help but notice that one of the guys in that clip there sounds very, very effeminate. There's no ignoring it, so we might as well bring it up. He's a great guy and all. He's got a great sense of humor, and he's a really good radio show host. But he's one of those people who is obviously gay. And something in my personality, I don't know why, but something really bothers me when I see people who are obviously gay who are in the closet. So Joe just had to bring that up. And you'll hear what I mean later. Stunned silence. I feel bad that I said anything about it now because, they turned out to be so cool. I asked them permission if I could play the tape from Ghostly Talk tonight. Otherwise I would have played it anyway. But I did get their permission this time. And they were really cool about it. And actually, somebody went to their bulletin boards talking all kinds of shit about KDK. And I'm not sure exactly the point he was trying to make, but what I get from it is I think he thought it was me doing the Sally voice. And he was trying to insinuate that I was trying to steal Atlantic Dimension's thunder or something. Because he probably heard that the Sally voice sounded a little off. It didn't sound like it wasn't Aaron doing the voice. So,
You do a good Sally voice, though.
well, he thought it was... I'm guessing that he thought it was me.
Yeah, because you do a good one.
So, but everything was typed all in caps. So I have my suspicions that it was Hellbringer, but then I'm thinking, what would bring Hellbringer to the Ghostly Talk radio program to talk shit about me? And what have I done to piss him off? But he has been angry with us lately. Hellbringer has been mad because he's been here a couple times and I haven't been able to get to his calls. Sometimes people get mad when I don't do any of the calls that they suggest, and obviously I can't get to every call that everyone's suggesting because Mr. Peepers alone has like 300 names in the list here. But I do what I can. Anyway, I was a little pissed off about that, but Doug, who is the guy that I was outing when I called in as Joe, actually went through and edited it to delete all negative KDK references. So, of course, I don't agree with censorship, but it was cool of him to, do something because he thinks we're cool. He doesn't want to see somebody else talking shit about us. So I thought that was very impressive. And with that...
What the hell is this? For crying out loud, somebody throw a pie!
Exactly. For crying out loud, he's just talking about nothing. Somebody throw a friggin' pie. I think it's time to call somebody. Where's my phone? I'm going to try the cranksters one last time before I move on. Now they're running to the phone and take it off the hook again. Damn, it takes a long time.
Please enter your PIN number. You have $4. You have 5
At least we got a ring this time. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing, dear?
I'm good. How are you, honey?
Not too bad. Everybody, we are live on the phone with Deanna Cottrell,
Hey!
who is not only a prankster but also an accomplished country artist.
Hey.
I must say, I went to Broad Jams and I looked up Deanna Cottrell and I listened to all 3 of your songs. They had 3 of your songs up there.
Uh-huh.
And I gotta say, I'm impressed. I'm not the kind of person that listens to country music, but I can tell that that's good country music.
That's cool. I'd rather you be impressed than depressed. That's what it does to a lot of people, you know.
Well,
in their pen. No.
Who's that?
It's Gladys. It's Gladys.
I don't know if that's Jill. I'm pissed off. Who is that?
Scott's drunk.
Well, I'm on my way.
Are you? Fucking agent.
You guys sound like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
We're having a blast, actually.
And the coolest part about the Cranksters, is that the name that you're going to go with? Cranksters?
Yeah.
Okay. The coolest part about the Cranksters is that they're a prank-calling family, husband and wife, and you guys got to get the kids in on it at some point.
No. Not husband and wife. Not yet.
Oh, you're not married yet?
And when Scott gets out of rehab, we're going to get married.
Okay.
I'd like to sniff wallpaper glue. Really?
That's why we remodel houses. We like paint and wallpaper glue.
Plus, we're millionaires, so anyway.
You guys are a trip.
Back to the real stuff.
I gotta know how old your kids are.
My oldest son is 14.
Oh, perfect. You so gotta do prank calls with your son.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What? Perfect, what?
One of my great regrets in life is that I'm never gonna be able to make prank calls with the son. That would be so cool.
What happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
You can't have kids?
I had my balls pulled off in an accident.
Did you?
No.
Fucking ball full? Oh, that's fucking sucks.
I want to meet her.
You want to meet who?
I want to meet her.
Meet who?
Okay.
The one that pulled your balls off.
Oh, okay. I'll have her on the show sometime. Her name is Buffika.
What's her name?
Buffika.
Buffika?
Yeah.
Buffika what? Buffika.
You know, I don't even know her last name. Yeah.
Are we gonna make a call ride or what?
Do you want to do calls?
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't know if you guys wanted to do calls, but I'm up for it. But before we get into that, let's take care of business.
Okay.
I need to know exactly what you want your site to be called.
Pranksters.com.
Cranksters?
Yeah, we're cranksters.
Okay, I can't give you cranksters.com because that would involve registering a domain.
I know.
What do you want us to do?
So your address is going to be...
I love Philip.com.
Your address would be kdkprankcalls.com/cranksters. That would be... Or I could set it up so that it would be www.cranksters.kdkprankcalls.com. Either way.
Be good. That would be better.
You think that would be better?
I told you that we had to have her
and we are really gonna improve on our site that we have now. It's needs some definite upgrading, but we're gonna work on that.
You're aware that there are no page building tools like you're used to with Homestead, right?
We both have online.
Yeah, we can do that.
We got the FTP on Dreamweaver. We'll manage the fuck out of that. Don't worry about it.
Awesome, cool, because Dreamweaver's a lot more powerful. You have a lot more fun with that.
A lot more to work with.
As long as you don't have to code the HTML for us, then we'll...
No, you don't have to code any HTML, but if you want, Dreamweaver will turn your page into HTML for you. Don't listen to Sevy. He's just trying to blow his own horn that he knows he knows how to program an HTML, but he doesn't know front page.
Well, that's okay.
Okay, who do you guys want to call? Do you have anybody in mind?
Who do you want to call, Scott?
I don't know, we got to do
no, I have friends. I'm the only one here who has friends, but, let me think of somebody really funny to call.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Okay. We just had a really funny phone call that you missed. That was really funny. Yeah, you missed.
I missed.
Don't let us tell we were not going out with. We can do some multi-coast phone calls to public places. That'll be.
Hey, here's the call. Can we call long distance number?
No, yeah, we can. Star 6 9. Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, if I take you off the air and get the number, I can call on... No, I can't, because I'm using the card to call you.
Hey, I think we have three-way.
Okay.
Three-way. Just stay on line. We'll
Go ahead, you can click over and dial and come back.
Okay, we'll be back.
Okay, don't forget to come back. These guys are a trip. I knew these guys. I had a feeling about these guys. It's hard to find people who are going to be serious about doing prank calls because there's really no reward in it. It's just like totally for the love of it. But I'm impressed with these guys' attitude and their enthusiasm. And their calls are pretty funny so far. There's brown robe beings in the chat room.
Answer machine. Leave a message from Gladys.
To leave a voice message,
Who does
press
Gladys?
1, or just wait for the tone. To send a numeric page, press 2 now.
My hairdresser.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Okay, what happened there?
Oh, it was his voicemail. I was wanting you to leave him a voicemail.
Oh, because you were telling somebody to do Gladys, and I think you're mistaken about who I am. I don't do Gladys.
Oh, okay. I thought you were the one who does Gladys.
No, that would be Blackout, or Lackout.
You do? Oh, okay. Yeah, because Scott was telling me it was the same person, and then he told me it wasn't.
No. Ooh, that would really piss him off if he heard that.
Uh-oh. Let's see, we're still...
But we don't want to hear me do pranks. We know that I can do pranks. I want to hear you guys do pranks.
Oh, you want to hear us do a prank?
I'll do them with you. I'll do them with you.
Prank monkey, prank.
I'm the prank monkey.
Okay, hang on. Are we going to tell them who this is when we get done?
No, because they may be pissed about it.
You think?
I never tell people who it is unless it's somebody who's, like, having a really fun time with it.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
Okay. The last person I told him was a prank was the Chia Ho guy. And he was totally cool. Gave me permission to put the call up on the site. Well, not really, but I edited it to make it look like that.
Hey, are you there?
I'm here. Now, someone else start up.
Oh, hello, Dave. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, we have cross lines. What's going on? Hello.
Hello.
Oh. What? Hello. Hi.
Who is this calling me, please?
Who's this? This is Lionel. Hello. Lionel? Hello. What's going... I thought I heard another voice. What's going on? You have the wrong number. Are you a homosexual? Hello? Ellie, hello?
You lost him.
Ellie didn't want to talk.
We'll talk to Ellie again.
You know what I want you guys to do? I want you guys to send me the Gladys soundboard calls that you did, so I can put them up with the others.
You hadn't heard that yet?
No, I've heard them, but I don't have them.
Oh, yeah.
So I need you to send them to me. Can you send them to me?
Yeah.
Or just put them on your new site so I can download them.
We can do that later. How do you want us to email them to you?
Hey.
Yeah, you can...
I want you to make a crank phone call to Tim and Barbara.
Oh, I can do that, totally.
Alright, hang on. We'll give you a number.
Give me some info about them.
Some internet, radio?
Give me some info about them.
Alright, hang on.
He'll be playing right now. Hang on. Okay, this guy is, he works at Tinker Air Force. He's in the AWACS unit, and he's kind of geeky. His name's Jeremy. That's all the
Jeremy Murray is his name.
That's all the information I'm going to give you. Are you going to call him now?
I can't call anybody long distance because I'm on the phone with you.
Call him, but I mean, are you going to talk to him?
Give me more to work with. What does he look like?
He's skinny. He's kind of homely looking. And his ex-wife is a hoe.
Okay, what's his ex-wife's name?
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah.
I could call as Jamie's new boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. That would be awesome. And ask him if he's aware that she has some kind of STD.
Okay.
Alright, hang on. Let's get him on the line now.
What was the guy's name again? The girl's name was Jamie. And I forgot his name.
James.
Yeah.
Alright. Go.
What's his name again?
Jeremy.
Okay. Jeremy and Jamie?
Hello?
Hi, can I talk to Jeremy, please?
This is?
Jeremy, how you doing?
Alright.
I don't know how to bring this up, but, I'm the dude that Jamie's been with lately. Hello?
Hello?
I'm the dude that Jamie's been with lately. And I know you don't want to hear about any of this, but, I got venereal warts. And I'm trying to solve a mystery because she says she got them from you. And if you don't have them, that means that she's cheating on me. So I need to ask you that question. Do you have genital warts?
No.
Are you being straight up with me? Because, this is really serious.
No, I don't.
You've never had genital warts?
No.
Did she have genital warts at the time you were with her?
Not that I know.
You never saw anything, down there?
No.
So this bitch has been cheating on me, huh?
Oh.
Because I haven't been with anybody else. How am I going to get warts from somebody else? It's got to be her. Is she a hoe? I don't know her all that well. I've only been with her a couple months.
What's your name?
My name is Bill Rosenthal. It's always Rosenthal. Are you there? Hello? Hello? Did we lose you?
I think we lost him, dude.
Yeah, he's gone.
I should have done a goofy voice on that.
That was fucking hilarious.
Now call him back and tell him say I was just joking. My name's Craig.
Yeah, Craig will be much, much, much more believable. Well, you call him that.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, we gotta go.
Wait, no, I don't see a point to call him back.
You don't?
Let him think that Jamie has her genital warts. Maybe he'll say something to her.
Craig?
What's that?
Call Craig and tell him you're one of the guys that Jamie's been sleeping with, and ask if he's got warts.
No, just say like you got the warts and your doctor told you that. Call all the people you slept with in the past 6 months and say you got something worse than warts. Say you got.
Say you've been sleeping with Jamie.
Who are we calling with? The guy who really is sleeping with Jamie?
This is the guy that is sleeping with Jamie.
But make sure you tell us that Craig gave you this number.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Oh man, this is too bizarre. Why am I doing pranks? I want to hear them do pranks. Okay, I'm here.
Dave, you there?
I'm here.
Go to town.
Hello?
Oh.
What's with that gay-ass little song in the background? What the hell was that? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Craig gave me this number because we've got a problem.
Craig gave you this number?
Craig gave me this number because you know Jamie, right? You know Jamie really well?
Yeah.
I was talking with Craig, and we were talking about, personal problems, and we got onto the subject of how we both have come down with genital warts, and the only person that we've had sex with is Jamie. Both of us. So we're tracing it back to her, and we wanted to ask you if you had genital warts just to make sure. It sounds like a joke, doesn't it? But It's embarrassing, and I don't really want to give you my name because it's embarrassing.
Oh, okay. Who's Greg you were talking?
My first name is Bill. That's all I'll say. Okay, but all you got to do is, do you have genital warts? Because you've been sleeping with her, and if you've been sleeping with her and you don't have them, that means they didn't come from her.
I don't have them.
Have you been checked?
Yeah.
You don't have anything.
No.
And you never saw anything like bizarre down below?
No, nothing.
And you're still dating her right now?
I see her sometimes.
Huh?
I see her sometimes.
So you're like another one of her fuck buddies?
No.
No?
Who is this?
Are you her boyfriend?
Who is this?
My name is Bill. But I don't want to give you my last name because then you'll know that Bill has genital warts.
Whoever that
Is that you laughing?
Yeah, someone is.
I can't hardly hear you. Hello? I think we lost you. I feel bad now. Everybody in town is going to think Janie's got genital warts and she's giving them to everybody. Are you guys there? Oh, I think they accidentally hung up on me. Hello? His glasses was pretty funny for the minute he was doing it there. Hello? I don't hear them. I think they accidentally hung up on me. Yeah, which isn't so bad because I'm going to play a song and I'll be right back. This is, which one should I play? I'm going to play, I know I played this song before, but I just love it so much. I've got a perfect punishment song tonight. If people start talking shit in the chat room, I have a punishment song I'm going to play and make them sit through it if they start giving me shit in the chat room tonight. No, not the Goatsy song. I'm going to play this. It's Alkaline Trio. The song is called This Could Be Love. And the album is, damn it, I forget. Why'd I even bring it up? Damn it, I forget. Off the album Damn It, I Forget, Alkaline Trio, This Could Be Love. And we're back. And join us, if you will, in smoking a bowl of weed. Are you ready to smoke? If you must.
If you're gonna twist my arm.
Okay. Well, first we gotta kill off the stuff that's in there from last night. Because, like always, before I go to bed, I pack myself a bowl, and I have a couple hits, and I lay down and watch a movie, and I'm usually asleep within 10 minutes. That's my sleep aid. Marijuana and bad horror movies. Oh! My word. They just sneak up on you. I don't even force them out. It's just like, they just like push themselves out. I'm sorry. I know how unprofessional that is.
You're running a prank call show.
I know. This is the most unprofessional prank call show I've ever heard in my life. Hellbringer says, Dave, I could care less if you don't do any of my numbers. That's cool. I only quit sending them in because it takes forever to find them and type them into your IM box just to not even be used. And as far as the Ghost Talk thing, I've never even heard of that site, and if I had talked shit about you, it would be as Hellbringer. I have no need to hide my ID. I've never done shit to you, bro, so I think you're blaming me on the show was a shitty thing to do. Thanks. Well, if he wasn't pissed off before, he's pissed off now. I'm sorry, Hellbringer. I didn't say I was pissed off about it. You know what it probably was? It was probably somebody that I know that was doing it. I don't think it was Blackout. It was Josh. I don't know. I don't care. What I love is whenever people don't like KDK, all they can say is that I'm gay. They don't say I don't like your calls or I don't think you're funny. They say you're gay. You're gay, you're gay, you're gay. And I'm not gay. I'm half gay. which is the same as half straight, so back off. Let me see what numbers we have. I'm semi-gay. I'm the Diet Coke of gay. Not gay enough. I'm going to call up Cedric Pumpernickel. What do you think? I'll give you 3 names, and you can tell me which one strikes your fancy. Maurice Pumpernickel, Cedric Pumpernickel, or Charlonglax Dingledine. Dingledine. I know I've called this one before, but I have no idea what happened. I totally can't remember. But you can never ever forget that name. Everybody listening, 20 years from now, if you heard Charlonglax Dingledine.
Oh my God. Keep right to.
PIN number now. Have $3.83. You have 4 hours, 15 minutes.
Hello, please leave.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I'm looking for Mr. Dingledine.
Who are you?
My name is Elmer Bangasser.
What's your name?
Elmer?
Okay. I am Mrs. Dingledine.
No, I'm looking for Mr. Dingledine. Mr. Dingledine. You know, like the song goes.
What do you
Mr.
have?
Dingledine, bring me a dream. What was that?
Huh?
Huh?
What do you have?
I have a beer in my hand and a bowl in my other, so I want Mr. Dingledine. Hello?
Yeah.
Did I wake you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you give the phone to Mr. Dingledine, then you can go right back to sleep. Okay?
Okay. What's the matter?
It's private and work related.
Private.
Yeah, pirates. You know, like arr, matey. Huh?
Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
We know he's after our bougie. Our pirate bougie. And me lucky charms. Can I talk to Mr. Dingledine?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, thank you.
You can't upgrade.
Okay, it sounds like we lost the confused Mrs. Dingledine. I don't know if we ought to hang in there or what. I think maybe she nodded off to sleep. I feel bad if she goes through all this time and effort to go get him, and then comes back and I'm gone.
Knocked out with the phone on her shoulder.
Hello?
Hello!
Yes.
I'm glad you hung in there. That sure took a long time. This is Elmer. I live at number 12. Hello?
Number 12? No.
Yeah, and my son Willis came home, and he swears to God, I don't really believe it, but he swears to God that he saw some lady out in front of your house dancing with no clothes on. She had clothes on, but she had a skirt, and she was raising it up and showing everybody and doing the can-can. It sounds crazy, but I just wanted to call and make sure because...
When was this?
My neighbor's son, Fred, said the same thing.
Hey, when was this today?
They said it happened last week. I think it was Tuesday? Last Tuesday. There was somebody out front there with, like, wearing some kind of dress. And she was holding it up in the air and, like, dancing around and kicking her legs up like she's doing the can-can.
Oh, okay.
And we separated both of the boys, and we had them explain it, and they're both explaining it the same way.
Okay.
Do you have any idea who that could have been?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Yeah?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
What happened?
Oh, no, this is Ann.
Ann?
Mm-hmm.
You're not the one... Ann!
Mm-hmm.
Are you the one that was out front dancing the can-can?
Nope.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Nope.
Was it that crazy lady number 10?
Nope.
You haven't heard anybody tell you that there was somebody in front of your place there, like dancing the can-can and flashing herself to people?
Nope.
It was you, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
You just covered up for yourself. Oh, I lost her.
When she said her name, when you said Ann, I thought you were going to go into a...
I was going to say you was on the front porch playing with your pussy, but I figured they don't have a porch.
Was you the one playing with your pussy on the front porch?
Was you? Yeah. You put a prophylactic on a corn cob and stuffed it up your pussy hole? Yeah. I love Lucius tape. We gotta play some Lucius tape. Ah, well.
I set you an appointment to get your teeth pulled.
You know, your teeth pulled, baby.
You going up here like you're calling somebody.
Oh, man. I'm gonna be right back.
Dan, I called to make you an appointment today at the dentist office, baby.
Look here. Don't you be calling here. I admit that now. Don't call my damn telephone number. I admit that.
Well, I called to give you a free appointment for the dentist to get all your teeth pulled, baby.
No, you ain't give me no free
Well, Christmas present.
Don't you call this goddamn number no more.
You want me to come over there?
Your motherfucking ass and your goddamn name too. You
want me to come over there, you motherfucker?
Hello.
How you doing, honey?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Doing okay. Baby, would you turn down that noise and that? I can't hardly hear you.
Well, me and my television.
Yeah.
This is Miss Paul.
Yeah. How you been?
Oh, I've been doing fine.
Yo. But Lord, I sure miss you.
Well?
You ain't come to see me lately.
Huh?
Said you ain't been to see me lately.
When did I ever come to see you?
Well, that's what I think. She ain't been to see me lately.
You ain't who I think. Who am I talking to?
Miss Flo.
Shut up. Your voice don't sound like you said, but I guess I haven't heard you on the telephone very much. Well, you know, I don't visit. I'm a no business guy.
Yeah.
And I told you I didn't get very lonesome because my radio, telephone keeps me company.
Well, that's true. You watch Sanford and Son.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they on now.
Yeah. I like it when he goes to give an old F to hell. Never heard her on stage that. The one, the face, you ain't never heard her?
No, I couldn't. I don't think so.
Oh, your ears nasty mouth.
Yes, a good actor herself.
Yeah, she good. She good. No doubt about it. But keep your ears, you ever go down there to one of them stores that sell, you got a record player.
Well, I am no record player here, but I am trying to play it since the children left home.
Yeah. Well, if you ever get one of them albums down there with an old red box or one of them on it, you know, or Elster, well, listen to it.
Oh, my children got all kinds of stereos and record players over there. There's one over there in front of the barber shop.
Yeah.
No, my daughter that married the Robinson boss. But, they is. I bought a record player for them and it's all here, and I don't think the thing will play now. He's just sitting back in there in the back room.
I was listening to that Elster on the tape one time, honey, and she was talking about her and her mama, running the whole house.
Yeah.
And they said that this man come in there, had a big to put glasses on it so it could see.
My goodness.
That's what she was talking about.
I ain't get all that. So you heard that on record, huh?
Yeah, they don't say that on TV. No, it's on the record. Yeah, they had a big, so big, had put glasses on it so it could see.
Oh, that sounds about like that.
Yeah, she sure will. She's a mess, ain't she?
Yeah.
Well, listen, hon, did you ever try that, you still having trouble with your hemorrhoids?
Ooh, I ain't had no hemorrhoids. You better have your women mixed up.
Yeah, did you ever get any of them proper antics and put on that? Try that?
the proper latches. No. Well, you need to do that. Get your proper latches put on that corner cob and use it on your foot. And do what? I said get your one of the proper latches. You know what a proper latch is, don't you, baby? Are you still there? Huh? I said, you know what a proper latch is, don't you? No. Oh, it's a rubber, baby. You know what rubber is? No, I don't know what that is, and I don't figure I'm talking to who I'm thinking I'm talking to. No, what's that? I text you like supposed to. You're supposed to put that proper latch or rubber on an ear cone and shove it in your buttonhole. But I'll tell you what you do. You put it on a car that says shove it up your asshole, whoever you are. You busy?
Oh, I'm crying. I love that. I'm crying over here. We gotta love Lucius Tate. And we have a breaking development. Josh apparently got angry that I accused him of leaving the anti-KDK post on Ghostly Talk. Did I sound like I was taking it seriously? As a matter of fact, when I was thinking of a name to say, I was going to say Monkey Richard, then I figured, oh, he probably would take that personally if I said him. And then I said Josh instead. And he took it personally. I know you guys are friends. I know you guys aren't going around bad-mouthing me. And Monkey Richard, could you please tell Josh I was only kidding around? Jeez, he's so sensitive. And Ron has joined us in the chat room. Welcome, Ron. If anybody would like to call in, now might be a good time. Unfortunately, it's sort of a closed circuit. The only people who really have the phone number, I'd like to keep it that way because I'd like to give the phone number out on my own. If somebody wants the phone number, ask me in the chat room. I'm KDK. Because we don't have an 800 number. We're not all new and fancy like that. We're just these little underground pranking bungholes over here. So it's my home phone. And you have to unblock your number to call me, which cuts down on the prank calls. But I still don't like giving it out to everybody. So please, nobody else give it out to somebody. Just leave that up to me to give it out to somebody who needs it. But if you have the number, and if you like calling in, feel free to do so. Let me see what we have here. I don't know why you think I'm so anti-KDK, bro, but I'm not. I love the show, and I hope you never go off the air. Well, see, Hellbringer, it's not you. It's me. It's my own insecurities, my own feelings of inadequacy. I don't know. What do you mean? My feelings of inadequacy? Oh. I'm not talking... Is that all you ever think about? I mean... Yes, of course, I do. Just like everybody else in the world, I'm insecure. I post new prank calls up on the site, and I think everybody's going to hate them. I try new things, and I think people are going to hate them, and I'm wasting my time. And I'm just a very negative person in general about myself. And sometimes it manifests itself like outwardly like that. I don't mean anything personally to Hellbringer or Josh. I pissed two people off tonight. 2 long-time listeners I pissed off tonight. It's just not my night. I don't know. It's just my own insecurity. I don't mean anything against you guys. It's just me feeling down upon myself like I always do. Anyway, let me see if I can call somebody from Neo's list here. She's got a list of killer names here, and I'm just scrolling through and seeing which ones catch my eye. And oh, that's right. I didn't read Neo's names before because Mr. Peepers had so many. I didn't want to read like another 100 names. So we have Estella Gardetto, Altimus Gardet, Milistine Gardet. That's it. We've got to call it Milistine Gardet. What the hell kind of name is Milistine? You want to do this one? Who should do this one? What do you think? Well, who would you like to hear do a prank call right now? You don't even care, do you?
Please enter your PIN number.
What? It's nice that you're so supportive.
$3.54. Please enter your destination. 3 hours, 56 minutes.
Hello? Millerstein!
Hello?
How are you?
Okay.
Can I call you Millie for short?
Who?
Who is that jackass in the background?
Hello?
Millie!
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Who's calling?
My name is Ayako.
Ayako?
Florica.
Florica?
Ayako Florica.
Ayako Florica?
Yep. You got it. You're pretty good. Most people don't get it right on the first try.
For Mama. See if Mama up. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay.
See if Mama up.
Good. Get out of your mouth. Get out of your mouth.
What's going on up there?
Hello?
Hello, Millie? How are you doing, dear?
Okay.
Listen, we got the results back.
Huh?
And there's some awful bad fungus fumigating off your vagina there.
Hey, don't eat t-shirts.
I don't know where the hell that came from. I knew it was going to end the call, but I felt like saying it anyway. I don't know. To a foreigner it would have worked, but she sounded like she understood enough English for that not to work. You had to cover your mouth on that one. That's good reflectors, though. I usually get at least one laugh out before I can cover myself. Anyway, I have to pee, so I think maybe it's time to play the Chuck call. Oh no, Monkey Richie has left the chat room now too? Is everybody getting is it a full moon or something? Everybody's getting all sensitive and pissed off at me. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is the call that Atlantic Dimensions did to the Ghostly Talk radio show, and it's the Chuck character, and I believe they said this one occurred before the Sally call.
A lot about Aaron Donahue. Mm-hmm. And I'll share it with you if you call. If you don't call and ask me, I ain't going to say a thing from now on. I'm done. I've had it up to here. And every email that I get from now on, from this moment on, every email that I get, Aaron this, Aaron that, you this, you that, I'm going to return it and say, you all needed to call, didn't you? That's what I'm going to say. Yeah. I've had it up to here. I'm done.
Hey.
Hello?
Hello, Ted. You're not pissed off at me, are you?
Yeah, you know what? I fucking hate you. I was just calling to say that I'm through with your ass.
Yeah. Did what I say sound so bad?
What?
Did I go off on Josh?
I don't know what the hell's going on. Everyone has PMS today.
Really? You noticed that too? It's not just me?
Oh my God, someone just said it someone just wrote it in the chat room after I said it.
Yeah, PMS, let me tell you. You're right, Inerda. Is that how you say that? Inerda?
Inerda.
Inerda. It's a cool name.
Yeah. Different.
Let's see how many people we have here now.
Last time I looked, it was full on my side.
Radio Prank has 47 listeners with a repeat of one of our old calls. We have 40... Right now, the server itself says there are 40 people on it. So the shoutcasting takes a while to update. So I'm full. I have 41, and it says that we can handle 60, so somebody must be helping relay tonight.
Yeah, Mr. Peepers is.
Oh, Mr. Peepers. Thank you, Mr. Peepers. And somebody else is also relaying with 12 slots, but they're all empty. So I'm not sure who that is, but whoever you are, thank you, because it's nice to have that there. You know, hopefully at some point we'll need.
Chuck GT?
Yes, that was that's the Atlantic Dimensions track that they sent me from Ghostly Talk. That's what.
Okay.
That's what GT stands for.
Oh darn.
Either that or it's.
I gotta go download those.
Either that or it's the new auto racing game. Yeah, Chuck G.
That's pretty cool. Start up, be like big splash screen and says, yeah, what you need. Or like when you're stocking up your car for the race.
Yeah.
You could be the little guy in the shop.
Yeah.
Oh man, my voice is like killing me now. So.
And Walty had a good idea for a prank call for Long Duong this week.
Alright.
He says, how about we call him and we play Wing in the background? You know that? You know that little Oriental lady I was playing her Christmas songs a couple last week, and I think the week before maybe?
Oh.
I'm not sure of her website, but there's a link on the bulletin boards. The thread, it's in like the media thread, and it's called Listen to Wing. I know I can't do it because if I play audio, I'm just going to get killer feedback. Is there any way you could play audio from the computer, like while you're doing the call?
I think I should be able to. I don't see why.
I don't know. Do you think that sounds like a good idea?
I'll try it. Nice.
It sounds like you're not inspired.
No, I'm trying to. I'm like clicking on 100 things, trying to get things out of the way so I can find the link. Where is it? Oh, no, that's not it.
In the media room, it's Listen to Wing, and there's a link there.
No, where's the site? Where's the link to the site?
Oh, it's on my bulletin boards.
Oh.
And wait, it looks like somebody might be sending me Wing. Oh, no, Rebel sending me a prank call. That's cool. That's something I can play later.
Yeah, he okay, I see.
And it's working this time, too. Cool. It wasn't working last time. It must be a hell of a long call.
It's in bullshit?
What?
Is it in bullshit?
What do you mean?
The link for this website.
No, I think it should be in the media room or in the link room.
Okay. Very good morning. No.
I haven't checked the bulletin boards today, so I have no idea what's going on over there.
There's gotta be a link.
They've all turned on me and they're talking bad shit about me. I feel bad, you know? Should I feel bad?
No, I don't understand what's going on.
Josh got pissed off at me once, and I can't remember why. But he got pissed off at me once, and now he says, I'm done with the show, and he leaves. Oh, well.
I don't know, maybe some people like drama.
I'm sad to see him leave, but I'm not to toot my own horn. It is the best show on internet radio, so you're only hurting yourself.
I just noticed the part of your bulletin board that says, come my children to see the divine word of our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, that's me being sarcastic.
I can't find...
Sincere and sarcastic at the same time. You can't find it? Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Alright.
Kicker has asked me how many people are listening, and I'm going to check again. It says 42 for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I can only... Like, when I look at the server, I just see...
You're 40.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's usually a good sign.
Do you want to start out with a long duong? We don't need to worry about the wing thing. We can forget about that. I kind of figured it would be too complicated.
Yeah, he's a good start. He's...
Get everybody warmed up. You don't even have to work, really. All you got to do is say hello.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with this guy.
Well, we call every week. He's really angry at this
point.
But
he was that way the first time we called.
Yeah, that's true. That's why we kept calling.
Oh, there's a lot of them, apparently, throughout California, but...
A lot of what?
Long duongs.
Are they really?
Yeah.
You mean angry people or people named Long Duong?
No, people named Long Duong.
Really?
Alright, hold on.
That's sort of a whammy, huh? A new weapon or the worthless orb.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you if we were live or not.
We are live.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he wasn't sure if I stopped the prank to come back. Yeah, we're going to have to get back to that truck prank when Ted and I are done with the festivities here. And hopefully wrap the program up by 1.
Hello? Hello? Oh! Bukaki. What did I just hear his voice?
He's like Mr. Aurora to me. I can't keep it together. What's that sound he makes?
I swear he said bukkake.
Yeah, it did sound like bukkake at the end.
Call him back.
No, we're not going to call him back tonight. We call him once a week. And he always gives us a great laugh. He doesn't have to try. He just...
All I had to do was, like, pause.
Yeah, right.
It takes me a while to recover from him.
Sometimes I don't even try to hide my laughter. I just let it go. It doesn't matter with him. I love that guy.
The day when he gets, you know, some kind of blocking on his line will be a sad day.
Yeah, really. They're going to start making the phone off the hook on Saturdays. People keep calling and laughing at me. Oh, man.
Try another long, but... Oh, actually I can't because I'm still down to one phone card.
Let me see what I got here. You want to try some of my numbers?
Oh, sure. There were a whole bunch of good numbers that someone had sent. Sound like a lot of funny names.
Yeah, that was Mr. Peepers. There was a ton of funny names there. We did Charlong Legs Jingle died already. Let me give you three names, and then you can pick one. Maurice Humpernickel, Cedric Pumpernickel, or Willis... let me try over. Willis Schlongfittner.
Try Willis.
You want to try Willis Schlongfittner? 503, where is that? I suppose it doesn't matter.
Sounds close to me.
You there, Ted?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the rebel call coming in.
This is Willis Dick Fitzner.
Let me go back. It was Schlongfittner.
Oh,
Schlongfittner. Willis Schlongfittner?
He's not home.
Okay, let me try some more. I'll read off a couple more for you. You hear that ringing? You hear that?
I was reading about
The listeners can hear that. There's some kind of vague ringing in the background. There it goes again. There's somebody who lives in the complex who has a phone line. The frequency is close to mine, so sometimes I get their calls like in the middle of mine. I was trying to call it in work the other day, trying to figure out why they're calling me on my day off. And this old lady is like coming in, and I started cursing at her. I was like, "Who's this crazy bitch on my phone?" And she's like, "Oh yes." Anyway, what were you saying?
I was reading about there's an article about the stupidest technologies that came out in 2003.
Yeah.
It's going to come out. And it starts off, it says Microsoft in the crapper. Did you hear anything about iLoo? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
I didn't know that it was going to go as far as sponsored toilet paper.
Really?
It said the toilet paper would have web addresses on it.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, so I can wipe my ass with somebody's site.
www.google.com.
Yeah. That's pathetic.
Yeah. Alright.
Another one. I saw this thing, some kind of infomercial about an egg peeler.
Egg peeler?
How lazy are you for an egg peeler?
You know, there are some real lazy people. So.
You know what I love the best?
What?
There is actually like a picture on the internet. I forget where I found it, but it was like an escalator going up to a health center. Like a, like an
escalator going up to a health center.
Yeah, it's going to like a gym.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know. So much worthless technology. I still don't have a cell phone, and I'm never going to get one. What?
Call like Home Shopping Network or something.
Ron, you got 2 new calls for us? Send them on. Send them on over, and they'll play them. Oh, shit. I sent this Rebel file to the wrong file. I'm never going to be able to find that again. Okay, who else are we going to call? Let me check out Neo's.
Oh, damn. This I was going to say I can...
You want to do a local number? Well, let me give you
some... for some, but I can't...
Let me give you some of Neo's names.
Okay.
Unless you found something?
No, if Neo gave them to you, they might be,
Okay, we got Esmail Orangefar, Tawanda Orange, and Humberto Sanchez.
Humberto?
Do any of those names strike you?
Say them again.
What?
Say them again. I'm spacing out. Say them again.
Esmail Orangefar, Tawanda Orange, and Humberto Sanchez.
Let's go with Tawanda Orange.
Tawanda Orange. Okay, 205 area code. I'll be right back.
This party has privacy directives and does not accept unidentified calls. To allow this person to see the name and number of the phone you are calling from, please press 1. Or to identify yourself by recording your name, press 2. Hi, this is Jack. At the tone, say your name or the company you represent. When you have finished, please press 1. Hi, this is Jack. Now trying to connect. Please hold.
Hate talking to machines.
Please continue to hold while we try to connect you.
Hey, Ted, I'll send you these new Touchphone terrorist calls after the show, if you remind me.
Oh, cool.
We are still trying to connect you. Please hold.
I could send you that CD I bought recently. That,
The Roy Wood?
We are still trying to connect you.
Any
Please
good?
hold.
Some of them are pretty funny.
Cool. I contacted a couple people who are looking for hosting and,
Record your message.
Hi, this is Jack. I saw you on AmericanSingles.com, and it says you're 24, and I was just curious because your picture has been on my Hotmail for 2 years now, and you're still 24, and you haven't found a date yet. So I was wondering what was up with that. Anyway, you can call me back at 408-7... Thank you.
I don't even know whose number.
That was Tawanda.
No, I don't even know whose number I gave out.
Oh, I remember to pull the phone away. Aren't you proud?
Yes, I
pulled the phone away so they didn't hear that number, whatever number you gave out. Because I was trying to think of what could I do to cut down on the amount of time it takes me to edit these shows.
Yeah, just have like, you know what you need? You need like
the way
a
I do it is
bullhorn.
never give out a phone number.
You need like a bullhorn.
A bullhorn?
So like when people start saying numbers.
Yeah.
Our neighbors would love that.
Yeah, the neighbors would get a real kick out of that one. Just give me an air horn. I don't think we're big football fans.
Or NASCAR.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Alright, I want to try someone.
Oh, you found someone?
No, I'm just going to try a random one here.
Okay. I gotta pee so bad, but I don't want to touch that. I gotta pee, or he's gonna think it's an excuse to get him off the phone.
You there?
I'm here.
Alright.
Who are we calling anyway? This is totally random?
Yeah.
Okay.
I may have to try again. Doesn't seem like it's pick up.
Let me see what everybody has to say coming in here. Okay, Monty has the website for Wing. If you want to call up Mr. Long Duong back and play with some Wing. Hey Ted, how about we call Mr. Long Duong back and try to calm him down by playing the soothing sounds of Wing? Okay.
Okay.
And Ron says,
hello? Hello. We are unable to answer right now. Please start transmission. To leave a voicemail, please speak after the beep. Thank you.
Okay, should I begin transmission now? Hello? I have a very important fax to send. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to give the job to somebody else. Bye.
Okay. Okay, this is the address. So everybody else can follow along and delight to the sounds of Wing. www.wingmusic.co.nz.
You need to paste that in the chat.
You want me to? Okay.
Yeah, it's really complicated.
I'm going to need 2 hands for that. I'm going to have to put the phone down for a second.
What are you doing with the other hand?
Hitting the control button. And then, of course, somebody's trying to send me something, and again, it's going to the wrong goddamn file. Now I really have to find that file. It didn't work. I cut and pasted Wing, and it gave me Tawanda Orange.
It's called Sport Mark.
I don't know how the hell that happened. That was weird. Let me try again. Okay, there it is. wingmusic.co.nz/listen.html. And that's Wing. The lovely and talented Wing.
Sport Mark.
She is, really. No, really.
I was thinking about calling Sport Mart and asking them if I could fashion a immunodome out of a beach ball.
What is an immunodome?
Something that Jack needs to protect himself.
Okay. That works.
Hold on.
Can't really ought to post that drawing that someone did of Jack. It was either Nose or Mothy that did a really funny sketch of their idea of what Jack looks like. I think Ted forgot to click over again. Ted does this like once every week or two. And he'll come back and say, "Oh, it's so funny, too bad you didn't hear it." Yeah, Dream Theater says Wing is worse than Yoko. He must have gone to listen. You're not supposed to go and listen to Wing now. Listen to her after the program.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you forget to click over again?
Did I? Oh, damn it. Well, that's okay. I can try again.
What happened?
Because I screwed it up.
What happened?
Because I called Sports Mart and asked them to be transferred to the sports department.
Oh, really? You thought you were close to
Nobody transferred me anyways.
Oh, wow.
I'll try it again. This time I won't forget you.
Okay. Check out that cover photo of that top album. She's a very sweet lady. I feel all wrong for picking on her. Santa Claus is coming to town. You know Santa Claus?
Dave?
Yeah.
This is Team Sports. How may I help you?
The Team Sports?
Yes.
You just hung up on me. I had dropped the phone.
Okay.
I was back to what I was talking about. I was wondering if I could use a beach ball to fashion an immunodome.
No, I'm not sure about any of that. But I do know we don't have any beach balls right now. It's not that time of the year.
What about those exercise balls? You know, those big, large, soft balls that...
Yeah, but they're like... The only kind we have are like medicine balls, and they're filled with like sand. So,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Not too much. But I don't think we have anything that you would be able to use.
Because I've seen them in the fitness places.
Mm-hmm.
They look like large.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so if I could get one of those and poke armholes in it, maybe that would work.
You know, I'm not really sure. I'm not the kind of person that would be able to answer that.
Do you have someone there who could help me with an immunodome?
Sure, 1 second.
Okay.
Dave?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the worst music I've ever heard.
A little bit too loud.
This is John. Help you?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, this is Vincenzo. I was asking if you sell baseball bats?
Do we sell baseball bats?
Yes.
Yeah, we sell baseball bats.
You got it, the heavy ones, alright?
Have you baseball bats?
Yeah, I got a problem with somebody and I need a baseball bat.
Oh, yeah, we got them, man.
What's the size?
What's the biggest size we have?
See?
Hey, what's the biggest size baseball bats we have? Yeah, he's mad at someone. He wants it. What's the heaviest one you have? Like 10 pounds? 5 pounds? Yeah, we got a lot, dude. You want to come in and check it out?
You got the one big enough to take down Oprah.
Yeah, we actually do.
That's good because she's heavy, understand?
Yeah, I know. She's pretty heavy.
She doesn't know damn right.
No, she doesn't. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we got them in there, dude.
Do you like the Oprah?
Nah, she's boring.
She's boring?
Yeah, we got some pelicans here, too. Be sure to take her out.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, man.
He won that round. He kicked you up. He got pelicans. That's too funny. He was a cool kid.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Too bad we don't run into more people like that. I got bad news, Ted. I gotta pee really bad. So I'm gonna... Do you want to hang on the line?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I'll try and find out where this wing thing is.
I'm gonna play something so that people aren't listening to dead air. I'm gonna go back to the... I know this is gonna be really confusing to listen to this call in like 3 different parts. But I'm gonna get back to the truck call, and then I'll be right back.
I think there's a lot of passion going into all this stuff with people. I can admire that, and I can acknowledge that too. But the point is that really, I think that really teed us both off, because we know what we've had to do on this show to just to be able to do what we're doing now. And God,
a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of time,
lots of time,
a lot of networking, a lot of emails,
a lot of sweat to pull this off.
A lot of thinking.
My brain hurts.
Oh, good. Let's see who we've got. You're on Ghostly Talk.
Yeah, this is Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
How you doing?
So far, so good. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, you're doing the show about the crazy maniac.
Sure are. That's who I'm talking about.
Yep.
You guys don't think he's nuts?
No, not at all. Not any more nuts than a lot of people I hear about. I listen to Coast to Coast. I listen to Lou Gentili. I listen to Clyde Lewis. I email a lot of people. I follow forums. There's a lot of people out there who are out on a limb, I think. But I listen to them. I read what they have to say. I take it in. I analyze it. I see if it fits with my worldview. And I either accept it or I don't. So I don't think he's completely nuts. Do you think he's completely nuts?
Sounds like a downright lunatic to me.
Yeah? How come?
He's crazy.
Why?
Just the stuff he says.
Like what?
About the Lucifer and all this crazy crap. It's just insane.
Okay, what about Lucifer and all this crazy crap you think is so insane?
He said Lucifer is
Hello?
Okay, and we're back. And Ted, can you hear me?
Now I can't hear him say it.
Okay, I paused the truck call. Sorry about that. I'll rewind it a little before I play it again to help people keep up with it. And while we were listening to the truck call and I was taking a pee, Ted was downloading the Wing music so that we can call Mr. Wong to Wong and dedicate some songs to him.
Oh my God, she sings "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina."
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Listen to Wing.
It's appropriate. That'll be the theme of the program, bad music, because I started out with Wesley Willis singing about hamburgers, because you guys were talking about fast food in the chat room.
All right.
Okay,
I think I'm ready.
We're calling up. Okay, here's the premise. Everybody get ready.
I think I need to put it on speaker, though, for him to hear it.
Well, you can hold the phone up to your phone speaker, right?
Something is dinging, and it's going to ruin it. I think I'm going to have to close the chat room.
Well, you can always come back. I'll re-op you. Is Monkey Richie still gone? Monkey Richie's still gone. They're both pissed at me now. Josh and Monkey Richie are both pissed at me, and...
for what reason?
I don't know. Because I accused Josh of posting the negative KDK stuff on the Ghostly Talk bulletin boards. It's no big deal. Well, I know it wasn't Monkey Richie or Josh. I was just kidding around.
Alright, so...
I did sort of think it was Hellbringer because it was all in caps, but that's the only reason.
Let's see. I'm trying to get the audio right here.
Long Dog is gonna love it. Oh, man. Ron, if you could, please try to send me your prank calls again, because I can't go to that website and search for your stuff now while I'm doing the program. It's cool if you could send it to me.
You there?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Is Wing ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to cover the mic so I'm not laughing.
Hello? Hello? Who am I?
She didn't even get to sing. Ted. Ted doesn't know he's gone. Ted, he totally didn't even get to the part where she started singing. He just yelled and hung up. Can you cue it up to the part where she's singing and then call him back? Oh, man. This poor guy. He's probably a really nice, old, oriental man. Comes from the old country where they respect their elders. And in this country, of course, the elderly are just prime pickings for prank calling. Morphe says, hey Dave, what's your 3? I'll give a prank I've been wanting to try out. It's okay if you don't want to give it out, though. Sorry. Okay, Monkey's looking for the number to call in, so let me give him the number. Morphe? He's one of the regulars from the bulletin board. He's the mod for the game room. I feel bad when people are new and they want the phone number right off the bat, and I just can't give it to everybody.
No, yeah.
But
you have to have some, you don't want people calling you all the time if you can't. You don't even know who they are.
Well, I have it so that people have to unblock their numbers, so they can't really prank me without me knowing who they are. But that's not my main concern is somebody who might be anti-prank calls or anti-KDK and trying to cause problems for us. So I try not to give the phone number out to too many people. And somebody's trying to send me something. Ron is trying to send me a prank call again. Let me try and get this from Ron again. And while I have that, let me drag that out of there. Okay, a Retreat Rebels prank call that was in the wrong file. And accept. Overwrite. Oh, I guess Ron's download started and it didn't complete. Because I'm looking at it now and it looks like it's going nowhere. But maybe it is coming through. So we're calling Long back? Are you ready with Wing?
No, he tried and he hung up right away.
Oh, okay. Okay, he's done for tonight then.
Yeah.
Well, we can call up a random number and have Wing sing to them.
That's true.
You never know what kind of reaction you're going to get when a strange Filipino woman starts calling her house and
singing "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina."
Don't cry for me, Argentina. Don't cry.
Don't cry.
Don't cry for me.
Hold on.
What happens if you pick up that bulb and throw it in the water? Does it break and you still get the item?
It won't even go into the water.
Oh, no?
It'll break, like right here.
Oh, okay. Here's what?
I didn't realize it was fun.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. It's a great call. Second time I've got it. Yeah?
Hello?
Hello?
Did you like that?
That was okay, I guess.
Yeah, it was Wing singing O Mio Bambino Cara.
I'm afraid I've never heard of it. You have a nice night. Good night.
Oh, Ted, could you hear me laughing during that?
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah.
I had my thumb over the mouthpiece. He totally knew right away. He said it was the second... Did you call him earlier?
No.
He said it's the second time, didn't he? He said it's a prank call. It's the second time I've gotten it.
I didn't call him. Maybe well, when you dial random numbers, you're bound to dial something twice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I guess that's okay.
What was that song you were playing?
It's Omeo Bob. It's supposed to...
It's really horribly misspelled.
It's a Filipino
Omeo
woman.
Bambino Cara. It's supposed to be, oh my dear baby.
Uh-huh.
But the way she spelled it was Bambino, which is the way it's supposed to be said and spelled, is Babino.
Uh-huh.
So, pretty funny.
Oh, she is Filipino or something.
She shouldn't be singing in Italian.
A Filipino woman singing in Italian. That's just novelty. I love that.
We could try it again. I'm trying not dying laughing.
Try one of her Christmas carols, because they're really funny, too. I think it's Santa Claus is Coming to Town is the one that really gets me. Santa Claus.
Santa Claus?
I like Santa Claus. Oh, excuse me.
History. Where the hell is my history?
Over 52 people listening to me do Reminiscing with Berthold, a radio play.
I think people just mindlessly just log in and play whatever's in their playlist. They don't really...
That's why we gotta get the word out. We gotta get people to know about this program, because if they like my prank calls, why not listen to the live show rather than the old prank calls they can listen to on the site anytime? I'm glad people like Reminiscing with Berthold, but still, it is one of my favorite calls, but still, I'd rather they were over here.
No, I lost the link to Wing's site. When I closed the chat room.
Let me get it again. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
wingmusic.co.nz.
Oh, you know what? So stupid. It's on her, it's on the title of her song in the playlist.
What?
Her address.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So I can just copy it from there. Babino. That would crack my parents up.
Yeah. That's really inside Italian humor.
Alright. Jingle Bell?
Yeah, that'll work. Jingle Bell.
Jingle Bell. Reminds me of Christmas Story.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells.
Jingle all the way. What?
No.
What?
I'm talking about, remember the Christmas Story when they're in the Chinese restaurant and they're going, the Chinese people are going, fa-ra-ra-ra-ra.
No, not fa-ra-ra-ra-ra. La-la-la-la-la.
Jingle bell, jingle bell. Wah-wah-wah-wah-wah.
You are so racist, both of you.
Oh, here she goes.
No.
Da-da. Da-da-da.
Yeah, it's upbeat. It's dancing. It gets me every time. I gotta buy that CD just for the comic value alone. Oh man. Isn't it? Thanks to Moppy for pointing that one out. That is so funny. Wing is a genius. She's a musical genius.
What was she singing? You couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell?
No, I barely hear.
Ted, can you play it again? And I'm going to turn the mic down so I can turn the volume up.
I swear to God, she said making spirits fight.
Making spirits fight. Oh, I love Wing. Everyone check out Wing's website after
buy her CD.
Yeah. Make her famous so that we can see her like
so that she'll become an icon in American homes.
I want to see her do a cover of Some Shady or something. She lives in New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
And it has her phone number on the site if you want to contact her to order her CD personally from her.
Why haven't we called her? Hello.
It's New Zealand. I have no idea how to dial New Zealand. What the hell is he looking at?
Do you believe Monty said her CDs are sold out?
She's sold out?
Yeah, her CDs are sold
what?
out.
The bear, that's what he's looking at.
Oh, the cat just noticed that there's a teddy bear hanging from the ceiling, and he's just staring at it in rapt amazement. Remember when I first put it up there and Sebastian was like stalking it out and looking at it? You remember, like, right after we put it up there, Sebastian was the only one who noticed it, and he was stalking it and walking around and trying to figure out a way to get to it, and he never did. What? What is he looking at? Spider? That was a good idea, Malty. We're having too much fun with this Wing stuff here. And Glide says, "Op me, I'll do be op." Okay, I'll do be op. Let me see, where is he? Oh, we gotta op Ted. And we'll op... Where the hell is he? We'll op Glide and... Uh-oh, I think Ted... Oh! I thought he hung up on us. You there? Oh, he did hang up on us. Yeah. Ted hung up on us. What are you going after? Retarded cat, you cannot reach that bear. The others are smarter than you, and they would have figured it out. The cat's going nuts trying to come up with a plan. Let's see, if I climb the curtains to the top and then leap 5 feet to the middle of the ceiling. Hey, Ted.
Hey.
You hung up on me.
Yeah.
Something I told you.
Well, I hit the wrong button. Too many freaking buttons.
Yeah. The cat's about to start climbing the curtains, trying to get the teddy bear.
Well, I'm going to try and find someone to play. These are a few of my favorite things, too.
No, I want to do Jingle Bells.
Jingle Bells?
Can we do Jingle Bells first?
Okay, Jingle Bells.
Because it's so inappropriate.
Right, I think I'm going to call back Sport Mart.
And sing Jingle Bell?
Yeah. They're probably bored over there.
What if we do a sing-along?
Oh, okay.
We have like Jack and Jill and Wing all sing along.
Alright, sing along. Good to me. If I wasn't afraid that Long was going to come after us, I would call him back. But I'll let him cool down.
You'll send the Chinese Yakuza after you.
He'd probably get down to it, though. He'd understand her. He's like, finally, someone who knows how to sing.
Yeah, really.
Oh, God, I can imagine him singing Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
Jingle Bells! Jingle Bells!
I'm going to sample that sound that he always makes. Just so I can play it like as a non-sequitur.
No, we could probably make like a little soundboard out of his little yell.
Yeah, really.
And all the, like, swear words and stuff that we can't understand.
Boku, boku!
Boku, boku,
bukaki!
Oh, my God. Alright, I'm gonna call Sport Mart. I haven't called yet.
Okay. A different Sport Mart. And Rebel says, Josh said he was trying to get you back. He was trying to get your back. Josh is looking out for me, I guess.
Ready?
Yeah.
Thank you for calling from Ryan the Great Wall. This is Angela. How can I help you?
Hello?
Hello?
To the floor.
Watch up and say, oh, where can we go? Carrying all the way. Those are my building, making spirits bright.
Hey.
I screwed up. I wasn't ready for it. And I forgot to say making spirits fight. Oh, man.
Alright. So who's gonna be that?
For some reason, it looks like Rebel's last prank is not coming through. The return of the Pickle Man. Oh, they pranked the Pickle Guy again.
Yeah, I heard that one. He sent me some. I was supposed to send them to you.
Oh, you never sent them to me?
Well, it was like last week sometime you sent them to me.
For some reason, that one's not working, so I'm going to cancel that one. And I opt-glide so I can close that one. And Rebel says, now this is exactly what it says. Josh said he was trying to get your back. What is your interpretation of that? I don't know, I'm confused. And then Ron has given me address to go download his pranks, which... Do you want to go download them for me? I don't want to go do it, like, during the show, because I don't like... I already got, like, 8 different things open here.
Who is it?
Ron?
Are they at Rising Prank Star?
No, they're at videogametheater.com.
Oh, okay, I see the link.
Oh, he put the link in the chat room?
It's a direct link to one file, though. Wait, that's not what I want.
Well, that's okay, just so you can play that one that he's trying to point out. I guess.
C4. It's about explosives. If I play it, is it going to sound good at all?
What?
If I play it through the phone?
No, well, can you send it to me?
Oh, okay.
Hopefully I'll be able to connect with you. I was able to connect with Rebel for a couple things, and then I wouldn't connect that last time.
Send fire.
He says, get this one and send instead of SAC4. You know?
Mm-hmm.
He wants that one instead, I guess.
Alright.
Okay, now...
So it's just waiting for connection.
Okay. And I accepted, and it looks like nothing is happening. Let me try this again. Can you try sending it again?
Okay. Hold on.
Just a moment.
Supposedly this, I don't know if I told you about this already. Supposedly this series, kind of like Office Space, but it's like a BBC series called The Office.
Yeah.
Is it going? It says waiting for connection.
I accepted, but let me give it a minute. It's not doing anything yet, but it says accepting send in my little window there.
I think my IRC client is retarded.
My computer's retarded. I think my computer's horribly fragmented because I've been renting DVDs and decrypting them and burning them, copying DVDs. So every time you want to copy a DVD, first you have to decrypt it. So that'll burn a file to the disk, which is probably close to 5 gigabytes. And then it has to shrink it so that it'll fit on one disk if it's a dual-layer disk. So it probably takes like 10 gigs of space on your hard drive to copy it.
It probably fills it all up and then...
Then I delete them right away. So I'm probably hugely, madly fragmented towards the end of my hard drive.
Should just run defrag.
Yeah, but it takes like 12 hours.
Just do it when you go to bed. Leave it on.
Yeah, I have to do that.
Did you listen to the call with the lady?
What?
Did you listen to the Jack's Plastic Spherology call?
Yeah, the lady from
The Matrix.
The Matrix. I don't think I ever played that on the air.
No, I don't think you did.
I'll have to play that on the air. Is it time for a break? Yeah? Okay, then, I'm going to let you go and take a break here. If anybody else wants to call in, I know Moffy got my number, so hopefully he'll give us a call in. And Buffalo has disappeared. I guess she didn't like what she heard, even though we're having a fun time here tonight. So I guess we won't be hearing from her.
Well, if you guys get started on anything and someone wants a three-way conference in or something.
Well, we'll give you a call back.
All right.
Thanks. Take it easy. Gotcha. And I almost called him Zach there for a second. I should try to call to Zach, because where the hell has he been all night? He was supposed to come in and explain what's up with collegesucks.org, because now when you go to collegesucks.org, you don't get collegesucks.org, you get the comedythinktank.com, which is, it's a cool thing, but I think it needs some explaining. Zach's got some explaining to do. Let me see how many people are listening. Oh, wow, we're down to 32. I guess we're going to wrap the program up early tonight. Anyway, I'm going to get back to that truck call that I keep interrupting, and I'm really sorry about that. But we were about 2:23 in, so let me rewind a little. Let me bring it down to 2:01.
Completely not?
Sounds like a downright lunatic to me.
Yeah? How come?
He's crazy.
Why?
Just the stuff he says
Like what?
about the Lucifer and all this crazy crap. It's insane.
Okay, what about Lucifer and all this crazy crap you think is so insane?
He said Lucifer is a good being, and according to the Bible, it's completely different.
That's your viewpoint.
No, that's an incorrect viewpoint is what that is.
He's a fallen angel.
No. That you didn't get past the name yet. You're still thinking of Lucifer as Lucifer is described in the Christian Bible. That is not who Lucifer is. Aaron's Lucifer is a completely different being. Aaron's Lucifer is an alien, a UFO, a little gray, maybe even E.T. He's an extraterrestrial.
Thank God, this guy's crazier than I thought then.
Yeah?
This guy sounds like the guy from that one movie.
I don't think anybody's upset with you guys because you didn't try to, disagree with them and stuff, but I mean, you guys never voiced your opinion. You just sat back like you agreed with them and stuff. And
no, we sat back and let him speak his mind.
Well, actually, that particular show, if you're talking about last Sunday's show, which a lot of people did, we didn't really have any time to get a word in edgewise. Repeatedly, I'm like, Aaron, and I just couldn't get in. Because I couldn't, it wasn't going to be that kind of show where we got to get our viewpoints in. On the other two shows he was on, we were able to do a discussion kind of thing. For me, the discussion format of Ghostly Talk is the best format. It's the way that I like to do Ghostly Talk, where we talk, the guest talks, and it's a discussion, it's a conversation. That's how Ghostly Talk works best. Ghostly Talk does not work best when Aaron took over and wouldn't let anybody talk. I mean, but that's how he chose to do his 2 hours, and we tell every guest, these are your 2 hours. We take our cues from you. I tried to get in. I thought I even had some pretty interesting things to say, but I couldn't get in to tell him. And you can, the proof is in the archive.
The archive.
The archive's up there. I'm like, Aaron. Finally, Scott was doing the cut across the neck sign, which means he might as well give up.
Well, another thing too.
Happening.
Another thing we have to note also is, from a technical standpoint, we just got done discussing that the show is pretty much run bare bones right now, and what we used that night, because we don't have a double line yet. We're working on getting actual double line system for phone calls. So we can have more than one person call in at the same time.
Can call.
What we used on Sunday, a little trade secret here for you guys. We used my cell phone right to free. Then it for my phone. I'm the scam. Here we go. Right. Now, I know you probably know as well as I do, on cell phones, the signals are really strange, and this is one thing that I've discussed this with the people that were on the show on Sunday, and that was one thing that they mentioned was, like, we couldn't really even hear you guys if you were trying to chime in. The signals are so choppy on cell phones sometimes.
We had to have the mic cranked. Everything was cranked.
Yeah, and it was another thing. That was another issue we had also. It wasn't really a matter that I agree with you on that, Doug, but. Because, I mean, if Aaron don't hear anybody, he's just going to keep going.
Right,
you know?
and yeah, you have to speak. We would have had to project, like, really, really loud to get the speakerphone thing in the cell phone to click over so that he could hear that we were trying to talk. Yeah. But I did try repeatedly, and I thought I was projecting right toward the cell phone.
Yeah.
Sometimes Aaron probably didn't even know.
Yeah.
There's other times when he just had something else to say.
Yeah, and it happens, and that's why, hey, we got to go with it.
But it was his time to do it.
Exactly.
You know, and he did tend to rant. I agree. Did the show go the way I felt it should have gone? No. Was it presented in the best manner? Was the information presented optimally? I don't think so.
Yeah, but he's up here. I guess you could say he was preaching in a way, but it's foul language. You know, I've never heard somebody preaching their religion using such foul language. It was immature, is what it was.
I agree.
I can understand that.
I wholeheartedly agree with you.
And I seen that talk board, that email that he sent to, what was that kid's name, Josh?
Yep.
I mean, that was immature, too.
But you have to also look, and I posted on that, too.
Yeah.
If you looked at the board, I said, okay, Josh, this is the email you received from Aaron. What did you send to Aaron?
Mm-hmm.
And he posted up what he sent to Aaron. Now, let's be very clear on this. Let's look at both sides of this. That's what we're doing tonight. We're going to get you guys' opinions, and you're going to hear what we have to say, too. Josh basically attacked him, saying that everything he believes in is crap, and he's full of it. He's full of crap. Well, if somebody was to attack my beliefs like that, I think I would react similarly. I might not use own curse words, possibly. I might not be as harsh, but I would feel in my gut the same way probably Aaron did.
Yeah, but I saw it too, and he pretty much, complimented him on his psychic ability and his remote viewing, but the other stuff, was crap, and you saw the reply that Aaron sent out to the kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, I agree with you that it was harsh. I understand that it was harsh. But every action has a reaction.
And,
Aaron's email back was a reaction.
Yeah, these people in the chat room, what's this brown robe being stuff that they keep posting? What's that? Is that something he says, or?
That's actually a bit of a joke.
Is it?
It is a bit of a joke.
So there's no brown robe beings?
There are brown robe beings, yes.
What is it?
In history, the brown robe beings or the ones anyway that Aaron seems to be familiar with, are some kind of monk sect kind of thing, and kind of secretive, and has an agenda, right?
Yeah.
The only problem is that with the particular post that was posted in the forums, was that there is no more brown robe sect. So it was a bit of it provided a couple of laughs.
It was some forum fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it is definitely something Aaron's familiar with, because he knew what was going on, but at the same time he didn't take it seriously. And from what I understand, he was not abducted on Monday. The day after the show. He was not abducted and taken to the planet Zephyria or whatever it was.
Yeah.
He was not abducted and taken to any planet. But the roots of that particular sect are gone, according to Aaron. I don't know, because I'm not familiar with that stuff. But Aaron says there's no more brown robe beings. So that particular thing had to have been some kind of inside joke or something, because that is no longer a problem or an issue. I don't know if it was a problem. It might have been a good thing. I don't know, but it's no longer an issue, and it provided a couple of chuckles before the show.
Mm.
gave up.
So, no, the brown robe being thing was actually a bit of a joke. Both Aaron and Jennifer were familiar, kind of, but it was not anything of importance because that sect no longer exists, according to Aaron. Well, from what I inferred from what he said.
You happen to know what size shirt Aaron wears? Because I'd like to buy him a jacket. White jacket with extra long sleeves.
The tie and back?
Yep.
There's a lot of people putting orders in for that.
Apparently, yes.
Alright, I'll let you guys go. I'll let other people call in.
Cool. Well, thank you for calling. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Very good.
Excellent.
And we're back. And that was Chuck's call into the Ghostly Talk program. Again, sort of a serious, they weren't really poking fun with the guys like I did, because I don't listen to the program very often, and, you know, I just strolled in there and I wanted to stir things up, and these guys are serious listeners of the program, so I guess they take it a little more seriously. And I tried to talk to Josh on AIM, and he's not answering me, so apparently we've lost Josh tonight because he's a little too sensitive. I'm going to stop feeling like I did something wrong, because I was kidding around, and if he can't take a joke, he doesn't belong here anyway. I had a stroke a couple of years back. No one would take me to the hospital. I passed out in my shower. I woke up a while later. Since then, things have gone to hell. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that in there, though. That's horrible. And we have a bunch of new prank calls that were just sent to me through the chat room and over AIM. And Monkey Richie is asking if I'm still doing my show. And I'm asking, are you pissed at me too now? I don't need this drama. I don't need this drama. Like Jill said when she called in Ghostly Talk, people... Oh. Hello.
Dave?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Monty.
Is it? Oh, Monty. Wow. Let me turn that down. That cannot be your real name that came up on the machine.
Actually it is.
That sounds like a name Neo would give me. I don't want to give it out, but trust me, it's a total name that Neo would find off of people pages and send to me.
I know, man, I'm talented. I mean,
I'm surprised I never called you before with a name like that.
you know what can I say? I'm lucky to have a name like that, you know?
Is that you or your parents or what?
Oh, that's me.
So you're an older dude?
Yeah.
How old are you?
28.
28, cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to have older listeners. We have a lot of young people, but it's cool to have old people because then it reminds me that, well, it makes me feel like I'm not so old.
No, man, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Good show tonight, too, by the way.
Oh, thank you. We're having a lot of fun.
You know, Wing is a woman, that's all I can say.
The Wing is, she is the little, what is she, what nationality would she be?
Oh, man, she could be my little wonton any day.
I'm guessing that she's, only because I've known people, I would guess that she's, Filipino.
It says on her side, I think she's from, like, Hong Kong or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who is Crazy Ace 80s?
Oh.
Somebody says, Katie, here it is. Okay. Somebody's about to send me something. There'll be a link to tubgirl.com.
Probably. I think we should try out.
Oh, you have a good idea?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Do you have any numbers of any strip clubs?
That's
probably local, so you won't have to use your calling card or anything. Just probably.
Well, we won't have any strip clubs local around here. That's for sure.
Oh, really?
This is Connecticut.
Wow.
There ain't strip club. There's nothing open after midnight around here.
Wow. Hey, hold on there. Let me look one up. Then I should probably done that before I call.
I have a phone card, so we could you know, we could always call Ted, and then he could call the places in LA that are. It's still early over there.
It's still early here. It's only almost midnight here.
What state are you in?
Oklahoma.
Okay, so you're not that far. You're near Seffi.
Close.
Yeah. File transfer was unsuccessful. People are trying to send me stuff, and just everything is being unsuccessful. Maybe I have too much shit open. I did get a bunch of new stuff from Rebel, though, so hopefully I'll be able to play some of that. And he wants to call in a little while, too.
Maybe it was the wing.
This is the first time I'm getting to talk to you, Malty. I'm all excited.
Yeah.
You've been hanging around the bulletin boards for a long time.
I've been listening since Alternacat.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
It's been a while, man.
That's why I like it when people keep the same name. Have you ever gone by a different name?
No, that's the same one. I just kind of liked the lurker for a while.
Oh, so you didn't, like, go into the chat room or call in on Alternicast?
No.
Okay.
I was kind of listening. Okay.
Well, that's cool that you've been around for a while.
Yeah. It's been fun.
Helping me out with the gaming room.
Keeps my Saturday nights going. Okay, here's the number. You ready?
Hang on, let me take you off the air. Okay, what's the number? Uh-huh. $3858? Okay. What's the name of the place? Night Trips? Let me get you back on the air here.
I think I'll just go with it once it starts going.
Night Trips?
Yeah.
Okay, now you want to do it? Can I provide backup, or how do you want to do it?
I don't know, but I'll start going. I think if I need you, I'll probably say, hey, my mom wants to talk to you.
Okay, that's the best way to do it.
Okay.
See, you've been listening so long, you know how it goes. You know how it works best already.
I know how it goes.
And I'm trying to accept this call from Crazy Ace 80s again, and this time it looks like it's working. So we will have a new prank call from Ron later on tonight. That's a good thing, definitely.
Right.
Cool. Let me, pardon me while I'm navigating Windows here.
Alright.
Okay, so let me cancel that out because I'm already getting that from somebody else. Okay, we're going to call Night Trips, and what? This is in Oklahoma?
Yeah, Tulsa.
It's in Tulsa. Okay, cool. So it'd be totally Regnets. And you're going to start out. If you need help, call for backup. Okay. That's cool. I've never gotten to speak to Malty before.
Please enter your... You have $2.06.
Too bad Erico lives in Brazil, and it's like crazy late there, and it would be crazy expensive for him to call from there.
2 hours, 55 minutes.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would even take an answer machine or something.
Thank you for calling Night Trips, Tulsa's premier gentlemen's club. We hope you enjoyed seeing our entertainers put on such a great performance and hope you'll come back March 17th to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with us. We're located on Sheridan, just north of 41st Street. We open at noon Monday through Friday for lunch, 2 p.m. on Saturday, and 6 p.m. on Sunday. Mondays and Tuesdays we have $1.50 long necks from 2 to close. Wednesdays, $4.50 pitchers from 2 to close. Thursday through Saturday, dollar draws from 4 to 7 p.m. And on Sunday we have $5 buckets of beer all night long. There's never a cover before 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Remember, there are no drink couples, no music jars, and there's never a cover for ladies. If you need further information, please call 627-9766.
Yeah, really?
However, we cannot take messages for customers or entertainers. Thank you for calling Night Trips.
Thank you for calling.
Was that it?
I don't know. Did she give a number where you can call and get like a live person?
No.
By the way they're talking, it sounds like they're closed down for the season or something.
No, they'll close down for another 3 hours.
Oh.
Alright, well...
There must be like a separate number that'll ring through to like the dressing room for the strippers and shit.
We have your G-string ready.
Yeah.
The hole that was 8 out of it has been fixed. Okay, hold on.
Just try a different one.
Okay, well, I'm looking up one right now. This one I know, they're so nasty and cheesy that there's no way they could afford a answer machine.
So you're 28, so are you married or anything?
No, I'm not.
You're still single?
Yeah.
Why?
No idea, man. That's just kind of how it worked out. I broke up with a girlfriend a couple years ago, and I was kind of doing my own thing.
Isn't it great to be single?
I actually like it.
Oh, so did I. I loved it. When I was single, I got so much sex, it was unbelievable. Well, you did too. You did too.
Oh, he keeps trying to play all innocent, like he was a virgin before he met you.
No, he was trying to act like he was getting mad hearing about me sleeping with other people, even though he's been there and done that. What?
I thought you were talking about how I never give you sex.
How does that have to do with anything?
No, that's what I thought you were saying.
Oh, because I'm saying I used to get so much sex. Well, that happens in any relationship. It's perfectly normal.
No, my ex-girlfriend was just too whacked out, man. I mean,
You're too whacked out?
no, she was.
Oh, your wife was?
The girlfriend was. Never been married.
Uh-huh.
Man, she tried to shoot me once.
She tried to shoot you?
Yeah.
With a gun?
Yeah.
Like a bullet gun? Or like
Yeah, like a real live gun.
Wow, what did you do?
We weren't living together or anything, and somehow she broke into my apartment. And I guess she thought I was cheating on her, which I wasn't.
Oh, so she thought you were cheating on her and she was going to shoot you.
So she broke into my apartment.
But you really weren't?
No, I wasn't. I just came home from work and I'm sitting there, and I just got out of the shower, so I'm butt naked. And all of a sudden she jumped out of the fucking closet with like a fucking gun and just started fucking blasting off in the place.
No way. She fired the gun off?
Yeah.
Where'd she fire? I don't believe you.
Well, I am dead serious. I mean, she went to jail and everything.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Well, you're right. She is a crazy bitch.
Yeah, I mean, she had I don't know.
Wow. It's a good thing you got out and didn't get married. That's for sure.
But I had to run out of the damn apartment butt naked. That was always probably one of the high points of my life.
Seffy's all happy. He says, Night Trips is a club in my town.
Yeah, I think they got one there, too.
Yeah, Moffy lives in your area, Seffy. Don't talk to him. He's like, no, I'm kidding. I don't want to get Seffy mad at me. Actually, Seffy has a pretty thick skin, because I kid him a lot, and he takes it.
A lot of people give him a lot of shit, and he doesn't seem to.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Anyway, did you find another strip club?
I'm looking at this speak. Thinking of all the ones I know.
All the ones that you go to?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All the ones no, but I'm cheap, man. I'm the kind that goes and just sits in the second row.
Yeah.
Any money.
You don't ever get any lap dances.
Exactly. What's the point? Damn, what's in here with all that, man? I had a really good idea and everything.
I think Seffy and Kevin would really be a good couple, but they're both so similar and so unbalanced. It would be like the world's worst relationship.
But it was probably
or the world's best.
But it's probably the kind that would stay together forever.
That's what I'm saying. I think they would make a good couple.
I forgot what comedian it was, but you know, like you get two crackheads together, they stay in love forever.
Well, they have a lot of similarities in their personalities and behavior and the way they think.
Yeah.
And Seffy's always reminded me a lot of Kevin.
No, I definitely think it'd be a match made in wherever. Alright, I'm almost there. I went through all of them. Let's see. Sorry about thinking so long.
One of these times I'm going to have Ted give me the number for Long Duong so I can call him like other days, just to throw him off so he's not expecting it on Saturday. I'll call him Monday night. Yeah, I'll call him Monday night and record it and play some wing.
He's like the agent Sam Kinison.
Oh, you're killing me.
Alright, here's one more. You ready?
Yeah.
This is Cloud 9.
Oh, hang on, let me take you up here. Okay.
It's called Cloud 9. Okay. It's 7755. Okay. Yeah, no, I already said the last four numbers.
Thank you for reminding me, though. But I'm trying to be a lot more careful lately because it'll save me a lot of time in editing if I just never, ever, ever give out a phone number over the air. So that's my new policy, so that when I have to go to edit and put the shows up in the archive, all I got to do is worry about finding the songs and cutting them out, and that's it. And that would probably take me less than 2 hours. It takes an hour just to set the file up for editing. That's such a pain in the ass. Even as fast as this computer is, it still takes like an hour to prepare a 3 or 4 hour file for editing.
I don't even know that even matter. I help you out. I can turn it on and listen to KDK.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this week's show will be up sometime later in the week on the Lunatic Fringe page on the website.
Maybe good one.
Rather than trying to worry about all the shit that's gone before that it's going to take me forever to catch up on. Yeah. I'm just going to worry from now on, like, trying to keep up with the new stuff. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm going to click over and call Cloud9.
Alright, see what happens.
Please enter your... Have 2 hours, 44 minutes.
Cloud9, can I help you? $5 ETCIDs, guys. I need to speak to a manager, please. Say what? I need to speak to a manager, please. Okay. Let me put you on hold, get these guys in, I'll get right back to you, okay? Alright, man, make it quick, so this is really important.
I think he hung up on you.
No, I think you put it on hold.
There's no hold music or nothing.
It's a strip club.
Shouldn't it be playing like the bad booby bouncing music in the background? Wait, I'll play the bad stripping music in the background. Here we go.
My milkshake brings all the boys to God, and their life is better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to start my...
What?
We should have a strip swing.
Yeah. I'm playing the punishment song in the background. Until they get back.
I like it in the background, everybody. Okay, can I help you? Yes, this is manager. Okay, what do you need to talk to her? Is this manager? Okay, I need to tell her who this is and what it's about. She's kind of busy right now. My name is Anthony Arnold, and this is a major health issue. I can barely hear you, man. My name is Anthony Arnold. Yeah? And this is a health issue. I was in there earlier, and I was sitting there. I paid one of your dancers. Okay, you need to speak up. I can barely hear you. Anthony Arnold, you were in here earlier. Is about all I can make out. Okay, that's about as far as I got. So, anyway, I was in there. I paid one of your strippers for a lap dance, right? Did you hear that? No. I got a lap dance earlier. Yeah? Yeah? I'm sitting there. After the lap dance is almost done, I feel something wet in between my legs, and one of your dancers took a full bladder piss on my lap, and then just walked off. Okay, do you know who you get the dance from? Candy Cane, KDK, Katie. What? Man, I don't know. I mean, Tatum? Huh? Did you say Tatum? I mean, it was something like that. You know, big tits. Little chubby blonde girl? I think that's probably who it was. Okay, hold on just a second.
What is that chubby blonde girl? That's mean. You mean the fat chick with the baby ass? The one with the giant flapjack nipples. Yeah, I'll get her.
Is he getting her or is he getting the manager?
I don't know. Wouldn't it be great if you put the stripper on? You can say, why do you pee on my lap? You're raised in a barn?
You're a stripper, but come on. I have to pay extra for that.
If you hit R2, you can zoom in on your bobber. There you go, so you can watch when it goes under.
No, I gotta hit this.
You hit the square, and then pull back on the left stick. And that's how you get a hit. And then you'll see a little arrow that tells you which... Hello?
Hello?
Did they come back yet?
They didn't.
Okay. When you get a bite, you'll see an arrow going either left or right, which way the fish is going. You gotta push the stick in that direction, the left stick. And then keep holding down X to reel it in.
Come on. here. Shit. Hello, you there? Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Do what? Okay. I'm like trying to do 3 things at once. Give me 2 seconds. Hey man, I mean, I think I got hepatitis here. I think this kind of takes precedence. Okay, manager's busy right now. The girls are all contract labor. I got the dancer up here if you'd like to talk to her. Yeah, man, put her on. I want to know why she fucking took a piss on me. Do what? I want to know why she took a piss on me. Okay, I can let you talk to her and ask her, but the manager's busy in the office. I can't get her. Like, I'm fucking sitting here. I left, fucking shocked. And now I'm sitting here thinking I have fucking trichinosis or fucking hepatitis or some shit. I fucking can't go home. Because my fucking wife is going to wonder why I have fucking piss all over me. I mean, come on. Man, I don't know what to tell you. I think I need to talk to somebody. The manager's busy right now. Well, fucking put the stripper on. I want to know what the deal is. Do what? Well, put the stripper on. I want to know what the deal is. Why she felt like she could do that to me. Take a bath and do laundry? Well, excuse me, she took piss right on my lap. I have fucking, openings down there. I'm sitting here fucking freaking out, thinking that some of her fucking stripper pee might have fucking seeped into me somehow, and I'm gonna fucking die tomorrow. Do what? Man, come on. Put someone on the phone. Man, I don't know what to tell you. The manager's busy right now. I guess she'll try calling back later. I mean, do you, train the strippers to pee on the guests? Do what? Do you train the strippers to pee on the guests? No. No? So you got to charge extra for that? Like I said, they're all contract labor, so... Oh, so you have nothing, so you have no holdover, so they can do anything they want? No. So, one of them can take a shit on me, that'll be okay. And there's nothing that you can do about it.
Great job, Moffy. That was funny as hell.
Alright, man. I'll get off there. I know a whole bunch of other people want to call in. I'm seeing everybody say, damn it, Moffy, and all that shit.
Okay, well, I hope they're not complaining because that was funny. That was worth it. Okay, take it easy, man.
I was wanting the stripper to get on.
Yeah, I know. It sounded like he was going to put her on there for a minute, but...
Yeah, but then he started getting freaked out.
Yeah.
Alright, bro. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, talk to you on the boards.
Alright, bye.
Bye-bye. And that was Moffy from the KDK Prank Calls Bulletin Boards. He's the mod of the game room. That's cool. That's funny. That was good. Did you hear all of that? No? I got the volume down too low?
I wasn't paying attention to it.
Oh, something about strippers peeing on customers and taking shits and stuff. And Rebel says, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yards. I guess Rebel likes it. Rebel likes that song. It's like the worst dance song that I could think of to download to punish people with if they started typing Z's in the chat room or something. Sometimes when I ramble on too much before I can play this. Uh-oh, I still got it muted. Damn, I was trying to be so smooth, too. Before I can play this.
What the hell is this? For crying out loud, somebody throw a pie!
Somebody starts typing Z's in the chat room. That's my own personal equivalent of Z's in the chat room. That's when I know I'm rambling on too much. I'll play that one. I'm going to keep that one on the desktop just from now on. So when Keith is talking and telling me stories that I've heard 50 times before, I can just reach over.
What the hell is this? For crying out loud, somebody throw a pie!
I'm kidding, honey. Everybody's getting mad at me. Don't you? Come here, honey. You know how much I love you, don't you? Mm-hmm. You know what next week is? No. Next Saturday will be the Valentine's program. Are we going to do a show on Valentine's Day, or are we going to be busy? We're busy fucking all day? I'm going to have to work from 8 to 5, though. From 5 on, then. You'll be asleep until 5 anyway. Yeah, you'll probably have to work. You got Valentine's Day off? Well, okay. The 19th will be a Thursday, I think. February 19th is both my birthday and our 3-year anniversary. 3 years, right? It's 21 years in gay years. Who are you? You're talking.
I'm trying to play a game here.
You're over here. I'm trying to give you a kiss.
I'm sorry.
So your game is more important than me.
Yes.
Your game is more important than me needing a kiss.
Yes.
Bitch.
I'm trying to catch a fish here.
Okay. But if you want to talk, you have to have me lean in.
Didn't realize why you were grabbing me.
Okay. No, what were you saying about Hurley?
No, yeah, I was explaining to him the breakdown of gay years.
Yeah.
Because he's asking how long we were together for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, 3 years. And he's like, oh, wow, that's a long time. I said, yeah, especially in gay years. He goes,
That's a long time for straight couples.
He goes, what do you mean gay years? I said, oh, it's like dog years.
Yeah.
Times it by 7. I said, so in common law, we're married.
Anyway, there are other people who wanted to call in, so if you want to give a call in, do so now. And in the meantime, I'm going to play this call that Ron sent me. It's called C4. I have no idea what that stands for, but it's called C4, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, can I speak to C40? C4. C4? Yeah. This is Desert Eagle. Huh?
Uh-oh, the phone is ringing. We're going to have to come back. KDK's Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Hey, Dave.
Rebel?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, how you doing, man? Rebel? Oh, and your buddy's on the line?
Yeah.
The guy who did the pickle call with us?
Yeah, I got my conference call finally working.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you interrupted Ron's prank. He's going to be mad at you.
Huh? I did?
He can't.
Oh, man. Because I was like, I was trying to tell you to play that call, too.
Yeah.
Well, what happened? We interrupted a prank call?
Well, yeah.
Oh, damn. That's wet.
We'll have to play that later.
Okay.
So what's going on with you guys? Just each other up and swabbing each other down?
Stop taking shit right now.
You what?
Nothing. He's taking a shit right now.
He's taking a shit?
Yeah.
You talking to us on the toilet?
Yeah. I don't know what this guy's talking about. I'm taking a piss, okay?
I don't hear anything.
I'm just about done.
Okay.
You guys act like to call me in the weirdest time, you know? Well, maybe it'll be funnier if we prank someone while I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, there you go.
See the water running and stuff.
So do you have any ideas for anybody you want to call? Or do you want me to come up with
I think you should do it because my conference line is tied up now. So.
Okay, so, honey, where are the phone books? Huh? Can you look for them? They might be on top of the fridge. You guys there? Hello? Hello? I lost them. Danbury and Bethel. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I lost Rebel anyway. His cell phone probably died on us. Which means he won't be able to call back. Oh well. Well, it was nice to hear from Rebel for only a few moments. In the meantime, we can get back to that prank call that just started. By Ron, C4.
Hello? Yeah, can I speak to C40? C4. C4? Yeah. This is Desert Eagle. Who? Desert Eagle. The bomb's the planet, man. Who? The bomb's the planet. My name's Desert Eagle. You C4, right? Yeah. Like the bomb? Yeah. Like the bomb? The bomb's the planet, man. This is Desert Eagle. Desert Eagle? Yeah, Desert Eagle. USP Tacticals over there.
Why are you hanging up on me?
Did I hang up? I don't know, God.
I thought your phone died.
Yeah, I don't know.
Phone does that all the time. I'm telling you.
I have full bars right now. I don't get it.
I'm going to click over and do a random number because I can't find the phone book right now. Okay? I never remember the number. We've called them so many times, but I never remember the number. And it's a really easy number, I remember. It's like 7177 or something.
I'll go first.
Rebel, where are you hosted now?
Hello?
No one's here to take your call right now, but please leave your name.
Hello. Hello?
Yeah, you've got me.
Hello, how are you doing, sir? This is Dr. Krishna Patel from the medical store. How are you doing?
Sounds like
Hello,
Saturday
sir.
Night Live.
You're doing good?
Sounds like Saturday Night Live.
You're what? Oh, you're watching Saturday Night Live. How is it today?
Sounds like
I didn't get the chance to, do it yet.
You
But,
get VCR from it.
What?
Save money for a VCR then.
Yeah, yes, I was wondering, if you wanted to come, and my friend is here too.
Hello. Hi, mister. How are you doing today? Is everything fine?
Hello. Hello, Davey?
Hello?
He's gone. We lost him.
Yeah, he said, okay, what is this, the Saturday Night Live?
They must have done a sketch about Hindus tonight or something. I never get to watch that show, and I love Saturday Night Live. I gotta remember to record it one night, but I'm always so, preoccupied with getting ready
I
for
think
the
that's
program.
what he said. He said you should go record it. And I was like, what?
Yeah. Okay, let me try again.
Okay.
Hello. You guys there? Hello? Hello? Well, apparently I lost the guys again. Oh well. We tried. Maybe we can get back to this Iran prank now. Maybe we can get all the way through it.
Bomb's the planet, man. Hello?
Yeah.
We planted the bomb. What do you want to do now? The counter-terrorists are coming, man. The CTs are on their way. What are we going to do?
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, do you got your steel AUG?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it silver? You got a laser pointer?
Huh?
You got a laser pointer for that shit?
Nah.
What do you mean? Hello?
Hello?
C4.
Yeah.
They planted the motherfucking bomb. They're cutting the bomb off, man. What are we gonna do? They're defusing this shit. Get away from that. Play Counter-Strike? Man, Counter-Strike is this shit. I thought you played Counter-Strike. C4, down. Get down, C4, get down. Hello?
Who is this?
C4. This is Desert Eagle.
Desert Eagle.
Desert Eagle, man. Silver. Silver Desert Eagle. Oh, shit, they're coming. Oh, they shot me in my ass. Oh, man, that shit hurt. Oh, man. Oh, that shit sting like a motherfucker, man. Hey, C4.
Yo.
C4, I planted the bomb, man. They got the bomb, man. They got it, man. What we gonna do now? How we gonna get the money? They took the bomb, man. The CT's got it. They're gonna shoot us all.
Who is this?
Desert Eagle, man. Hello? Hello? C4.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
You want me to put the leader on the phone?
Yeah, who is the leader?
He's the leader of the elite crew. Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
This is the leader of the elite crew. You have failed the mission, C4. You must be terminated. Hello?
Hello?
You are out of the elite crew now. C4, you have failed me for the last time. You son of a bitch. How dare... Oh, shit! You play for the C4? I know you're working for the CTs, I know. Hello? Hello?
Sorry.
This is Desert Eagle.
Headquarters, General C4 speaking. Just wanted y'all been monitor of the recording of the bomb squad headquarters.
You recording it? Do I sound sexy? Do I sound sexy?
Connected at this moment.
Hello, my name is Desert Eagle. Do I sound sexy, big boy? Hello? C4, Bombs Planet. I planted up your ass, bitch. Hello? C4. Come on, my nigga. You like the bomb, right?
Okay, and we are back live on the air, and we have Rebel back for one last try. Hopefully it'll go better this time.
Desert Eagle. It's Desert Eagle. The planet, man.
Oh, man. Oh, the pipe was starting over again. I had to stop that. Okay, we ready to give this another try?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me remove that item from there, and I'll try another random number, and you guys are going to do your Hindis, guys?
Yeah.
You now have the time to leave your name and number after the beep. Thank you.
Yo, this Funk Flex, Miss Smack and S, the new CD, check it.
Oh, my life in the suicide lane. My life in the suicide lane. Baby, give it to me all night. Baby, won't you give it to me?
Oh, yeah. By the new CD, yo, peace.
Well, that was very strange.
What was that? I don't know, dude. Are you singing about suicide or something? Yeah.
Was that a real song you were singing?
Yeah, actually it is.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's just a piece. Yeah. But I kind of made up some words of my own, so whatever.
Okay, let's hopefully get a person this time.
Hello? Yo, this Funk Flex, check out the new CD, yo.
Yo, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, boy.
Yo, happy birthday, man. Yo, you there, buddy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Happy birthday, man. We just want to tell you how much we want to thank you, Mr. Smith. For you know, because, like, I was growing up, man, you educated me about English, man. I really appreciate it, man. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Mr. Smith?
Wrong number.
Who is this? Could you buy the CD, please?
He's gone. You know what? I'm going to put my headset down for a moment so I can walk to the kitchen.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab the phone book so that we can do the Three Brothers Diner.
Okay, cool.
A very famous place around these parts.
Yeah,
I
we
like
got
them all the time. Is it getting Indian friendly? Okay, let's go back on the air here. Okay, we are all back on the air. And I have to look through the yellow pages.
Don't put up mine. Hey, ask like samosas and stuff, dude. Ask for samosas. So we want to have our engagement party there. Of course, dude. We're going to get married, dude. You gotta go down.
Let's see. QRST. I'm just looking through the white pages. It'll probably be quicker. Three Brothers Diner. It's all underlined and everything. You know, I'm going to write that phone number down somewhere because I call it so often and I have to look it up every time. So I'm going to give it out to the world so everybody else can call. 648. Okay. Is that right? 6008. Okay. I'll be right back.
Ricky Flowers? No. Hello? Yes. Hello, this is Krishna Patel. Excuse me? Hello, my name is Krishna Patel and this is my partner. I'm Deepak Puria. Hello? Yes, and we wanted to have, the engagement party there. Hello? Hello?
Yes, can I speak loud, please?
Yes, I am speaking. So can we have, I was wondering if we could have the engagement party there.
Yes, for me and my fiancé, please. I'm Deepak and he's Krishna.
This is the Rainbow Diner, right?
Yes.
Yes, so we want you to spread our rainbow and joy in your diner.
With all the splendor.
So can we schedule something?
No.
Why not?
Because we were talking to the boss. The boss not here.
So wait, who are you?
You call him daytime. Daytime is the boss.
Who are you?
I'm the worker only.
Oh, but do you want to rub it and do it?
No, you have to call in the morning.
No. You don't understand. Do you want to rub it and do it?
Don't forget about me.
Deepak, tell him how you do it.
I'm sorry, man. You better call him tomorrow morning. I don't understand nothing.
No, please. You have to press us. We need to settle down.
I need it, yeah. Please.
No, me first.
No.
Please. No.
Please. Do you know what it's like to be caught offside?
Yeah, but you better call them tomorrow morning.
No.
How about caught in the middle? Face to face.
Can you be in the middle? Spoon?
I'm sorry, man.
No, don't be sorry.
I don't know. I think. Did you say something about spooning? Anyway. It's like a different experience every time. That's what's so great about it. I love that place.
It's like Peacock, man.
Kind of like that Subway place, dude. He always like, friendly, dude.
I want to hear that follow-up call you did to the pickle guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to play that one later because I personally want to hear that one.
It was pretty good. We did it with my friend here.
Do you want to try a local random number again?
Yeah.
Before we go?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, apparently everybody's gone to bed. Which is just as well because I gotta pee anyway. You guys there?
Yeah, we're here.
I was thinking I lost you again for a moment there.
All right.
Anyway, it was great to hear from you guys.
All right.
But Rebel, I wanted to ask, where are you hosted now?
I'm not hosted anywhere.
Well, if you need hosting, let me know, okay?
Okay.
I can either set up a page with just the prank calls on it, or you can have your own website if you know how to use Dreamweaver and FTP and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Anyway, let me know. Take it easy, man.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Always great to talk to what am I thinking, Hellbrenner? Rebel. I guess it is a similar sounding word, Rebel, Hellbrenner. It's always nice to hear from Rebel and friends. They do the great Indian accents. He sounds almost, when he tries, he sounds like identical to Kripal, which is my idea of like the perfect fake Hindu accent. Anyway, I did promise another prank call, unreleased prank call from Touchstone Terrorist. Woe be to the people who tuned out early because they're going to miss this other world premiere of an unreleased Touchstone Terrorist call. I have no idea what it's called because it's just labeled with a number. But it's funny as hell, and anything from Touchstone Terrorist is golden.
Customer service, may I help?
Yeah,
May I have your tracking number?
Oh, I don't have a tracking number. What I'm trying to do is get them to pick up a package.
Oh, you want one of our drivers to come and get your package?
Yes.
You don't want to drop it off yourself? What are you sending there?
Huh?
What are you trying to send there?
I'm trying to send a package back.
Oh, send it back?
Yep. Bill sent me a package and I can't use it, so I'm going to have to send it back.
Oh, well, what the hell are you trying to send me? You got a package, but you say you don't want it.
That's what
you make up your mind.
Hey, how can you tell me what to do?
You say you just had a package.
Hey, could you let me talk to somebody else?
Oh, I'm a customer service rep.
You ain't.
Sure will, you dang varmint.
You motherfucker.
You son of a bitch. I'll let you talk to my supervisor.
Well, give him to me then, goddammit.
fellas can I help you?
Hey, you need to talk to whoever the customer service person is.
Listen, was you talking trash to my employees?
Say what?
I just listened to you versus my old lady yakking and yakking. I don't like when people talk trash about my employees, boy.
What?
What the hell would you say to Jim Bob here on the phone?
He gonna ask me what the hell am I want the hell I make up my damn mind about the package. I told him I was trying to send a package back.
Well, come on, make up your damn mind.
Man, you suck my dick.
I'll kiss my hairy ass.
And we're back. Kiss my hairy ass. I heard another good one the other day. It's a variation on the one that I used to use, suck a fart out of my ass. Your coworker came up with, what was it, pull a turd out of my ass? Pull a turd out of my ass? Suck a turd. Suck a turd out of my ass. I used to tell people to suck a fart out of my ass. To his boss. Well, good for him. If you're ready to quit, you may as well go with a bang. Right?
Well, you got fired because of that.
Well,
He always says stuff like that, though.
Well, I've been in a situation like that. Once you say something like that, you pretty much quit in your head.
Yeah.
Like, when I called Christina cunt, I was like, I've had it. I'm sick of this job. I want out.
I've heard him say stuff similar to that, like all the time, though.
Yeah, he was an antisocial kind of person. And that means a lot coming from me, because I'm a generally antisocial kind of guy. No, I'm kidding. I suffer from very mild agoraphobia.
He told Jim, you know, the fat guy, he told Jim, he's like, shut up before I stick my dick in your butt and pee. One day.
That's just disturbed. He's a lot weirder than I thought. That's not the sort of a typical insult you give somebody. I'm going to stick my dick in your ass and pee. It's creative, I suppose. It shows you what's on his mind. Damn. He must have been gay then, huh?
No, he's married and he has kids.
He's married with children.
Two very ugly kids on there.
Well, just take a look at him. Yeah. Ugly children. The what? The wife is hot?
What the hell is this? For crying out loud, somebody throw a pie!
Don't you love that? I knew that would be great. Like every time I'm going off and rambling, that's going to be my first thought. Throw a freaking pie. It helps keep me on track. It's the voice of the most...
Yeah, did you tell them who it was from? Where it was from?
Oh yeah, this is from The Family Guy. That's Peter Griffin.
What the hell is this? For crying out loud, somebody throw a pie!
I forgot to give credit where it's due. But I'm getting ready to wrap up the program, but I don't want to do it without playing the Joe call to the Ghostly Talk program because damn, I played the other calls already, so I ought to get Joe's piece in here. Not exactly sure at what point I called in.
I'm never talked to. We're indeed Jesuit.
You all have a good night.
Will you sleep? That's www. Piece of the steak, so to say. So we're all jumping up and down, we're stepping on each other, and we're grabbing on. Welcome back. I needed that break.
Everybody does look at them driving a fossil fuel burning car, convince them that that's what they wanted. The people.
We didn't have a very good Ford.
Pardon me while I find the part where I call in.
I needed to be my age.
There we go.
I'm 87 years old. You all have a good night.
Well, you sleep tight. Thanks for calling in, though.
Do you think...
Okay, it sounds like we're queued up pretty well. This is me calling into the Ghostly Talk program. And let me get a plug in for them because I might need some help with this. The program is called Ghostly Talk. The website is ghostlytalk.com. And I believe the program is on tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might be wrong about that, but if somebody in the chat room could go and check and fill me in on that info, if it's right or not, and because it would be great if some of our listeners could listen to them, because it is a good program, as you can hear from this clip.
We could have done anything differently.
But here, I caused all the problems over here. I should at least call in and voice my opinion. That was the man has a lot of good views, but you know, that was just.
Do you think we as the host of Ghostly Talk should have handled it differently?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, but then how could you, Doug? Really, you tried, but he wouldn't let you talk. So I mean, really, it's not your fault. You didn't have a chance. You probably would have, kind of calmed them down and said, "Well, explain this," but he didn't even give you a chance to do that. So, no, you did pretty good for, you just let him ride his I don't know how long it lasted after that. I got shut off.
It was like 2 hours 15 minutes.
Yeah, well.
Or 2:18 or something like that. Yeah, it went on.
Well, everybody in the chat room, have a good night, and I'll see everybody tomorrow, of course.
Excellent. We'll see you on the site.
Thank you for calling.
Bye.
Thanks, Shaken.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. You know, the ideas are flowing here. I'm liking this.
I was expecting her to totally tear us new ones.
So was I.
I don't want to, go on with that one. I just wanted to say that. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to say tear us new ones on the air.
Yes, I did.
Well, you did a good job of it.
I mean, he likes to get towed. Why do I do that? I shouldn't say something like that. He's a nice guy. I'm such a prick.
I did good. I mean, as far as the headphones go, yeah.
Yeah, no, I expected her to really come out.
Well, you know what? 4 days of ranting, people, I think, are maybe starting to cool off a little bit now.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where the thinking process starts. Of course, there's always the stages of things like this where you have, like, this absolute denial where you're just going completely insane. And then you come to this thing called acceptance. Not necessarily accepting the ideas as fact or a belief of yours, but going, okay, I got it off my chest now. Let's talk about it.
But I still don't know how we can make it better. We got another call. You're on Ghostly Talk.
Hello, am I on the air?
You are.
Please don't mock me. My name is Jill, and I suffer from throat cancer.
Okay.
No problem.
I wanted to call and say that I agree with a lot of the things that I heard Mr. Donahue say, about sterilizing the retarded people, because, that's just good for the species in general to get rid of the stupid people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And the elderly, because being elderly myself, I know many, many elderly people, and I know most of them are inherently unhappy and angry at the world.
Yes.
Well, I'm unsure. No. I'm unsure about that. I mean, I think that there may be a bit of that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think many of them. I think there's an element of that. But I think many of them have perhaps really did outlive their usefulness and are just sitting in retirement homes.
See, you're young, so you don't understand what time and age does to a person. By the time you get to be my age, I'm 87 years old. By the time you get to be my age, it's hard to fight the feelings that you just don't like people younger than you. And you walk around constantly angry all the time because you're in pain and your back hurts and your leg hurts and you're old and you're decrepit and you just want it to be over with.
Wow. You know what?
Well, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I mean, you're telling it like it is.
Yes.
You're telling it like it is. You are right. Doug, myself, or Will sitting here, or Bonnie sitting on the couch, cannot tell you how to feel, or we can't tell you that we know how you feel either.
Well, look at it from my point of view. I'm 87 years old. I'm in constant pain. I have lung cancer, and I'm waiting to die, basically, and I can't kill myself or I won't get into heaven. So I'm stuck here in limbo.
That's tough. That's very tough. I mean, really, think about that for a second, Doug.
I'm thinking about it, and it's not
pretty.
And we said on earlier, life isn't pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. We sugarcoat everything in today's society, and when you look at reality like this, you're faced with reality, and that's reality.
And it hurts. It's sad.
It hurts. It's painful. It's uncomfortable to look at and think about.
And I never even thought. I mean, I know I've talked to my grandparents before, and my grandfather, my mother's side, he's always been the joker of the family. So when he makes jokes about, when he talks about being old, it's always funny, and you're laughing about it. But he never actually sat down to me and said, Scott, this really sucks. I hate having to deal with this. Like you just said, man, I'm very sore all the time. I always have to watch every single thing I do because I can give myself another heart attack. I'm waiting to die. And it's very sad. Unfortunately, it's just, I'm speechless on this. It's very fun.
What about how Aaron presented himself?
I like someone who speaks to me in a forthright manner. I don't like people who sugarcoat things. If you have something to tell me, just tell me, and I can handle however it is you told it to me. I'm an adult person, and I can handle being talked to as an adult.
You know what? Right there.
Well, that's
a lot of people were offended. We know that.
We got the emails to prove it.
We can show you. A lot of people were offended. I guess it's just where I come from. I hear a lot of that language.
Mm-hmm.
I say a lot of that language.
Well, some of the language was uncomfortable. I didn't like the language.
Well, for what we've been doing here for the last 2 years, yeah.
The ideas were incredible as usual because Aaron is an incredible person. But
he's completely insane.
And he's insane. But he's. I think his ideas were just absolutely, right out there. I didn't hear anything that I wouldn't want to know more about. But a lot of people were offended by options he said because of the way he said them. So our sugar-coated society, it spoke through my email.
Yes.
And and through the message boards and through the shout-out boxes. Everybody was like, I wanted a sugar-coated show, I think is what they were voting for.
Yeah. It seems that emotion is such a foreign thing sometimes. When people think of emotion these days, it seems as, emotion. Well, when people think of the word love or tenderness or happiness, emotion goes the other way, too.
Mm-hmm.
Anger, frustration, where you just had enough, and your passion comes out.
But, caller, I think I had one email, or maybe two, that pretty much agrees, or pretty much says it how you said it.
This because you're not notice me in the world around me as the years go by. Instead of moving forward, we're moving backwards, and the world is more uptight now than we were even back in the 70s, 30 years ago. Everybody is insecure. People are ashamed of who they are, so they don't want you to call them an N-word, or they don't want you to call them black, or they don't want you to call them a Jew. Everybody is insecure about what they are and who they are. And everybody just needs to calm their ass down and expect to be spoken to in a realistic and human manner.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I agree. You're preaching to the choir here.
You are preaching to the choir.
I completely agree with you.
I completely agree. And I think I was just how do I say, a sparkle in my father's eye in the 70s. But I can tell you from what you're saying confirms it with me too. What my family's told me, what older people that I know have told me, and they say that things are right now. First of all, everything in this day and age right now is go, 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 go. You gotta get there now. We gotta get it done now. We just had. When was the last time? I can't remember the last time that I drove to work going, yeah, all right, man. I'll listen to the radio here, have a sip of coffee. No, it's, get out of my way! I'm a victim of this, too.
We are, yeah, you have to.
If I want to survive in this world right now, I have to jump into the rat race.
To where the rat race is not.
She just said it. Everybody is so uptight.
It's true.
You can't do anything anymore.
Completely true.
I'm surprised we get away with half the stuff we do on this show, honestly. I am surprised we get away with half the stuff we do.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I was to... At my job, for example, if I was to say anything of some of the stuff, half the things we said tonight, I would have been out the door. 2 security guards and a box. That's what I would have saw. The last thing I saw in my company.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, get out. We don't need you.
You know, I'm a little curious as to what Mr. Donohue's opinion was on the gays.
Do you know, I
never have talked about that.
Never talked to him about it.
Never have talked. Something very... I never even thought to ask him, to tell you the truth.
Personally, for a moment, because I'm older and I'm wiser, and sometimes I know what I'm saying.
It's something we'd have to... I would really like to ask him.
I have some advice for Doug. Doug, you'll never ever be happy until you come out.
Oh, wow.
Word for it, he was miserable all his life. He got married to a woman he had no sexual attraction to because he felt it was expected of him. And it wouldn't have been fair to her, and it wouldn't have been fair to his kids. And later on in life, he would have always regretted it, and he would have always lived unhappily. So you need to be true to yourself and accept who you are and be comfortable with it, and that will project itself out to other people, and they'll find an easier time to accept you.
Doug, it's all you, man.
Excuse me?
No, Scott's saying this to insult me. Thank you.
Okay.
The unfortunate reality of the situation, though, is that the hosts of Ghostly Talk and the crew of Ghostly Talk, our personal lives need to be kept personal, and our public lives are our public lives.
Oh, well, I'm sorry for
No,
that's
okay. That's all right.
That's just the way it is, because there's a certain amount of stuff that, sure, if the National Enquirer, were were to get a hold of, we're not here to talk about our personal lives. We talk about our ghost hunting experiences. Yeah. We talk about our parties. Yeah, but we personal lives, like you don't know. Hopefully, you don't know my Social Security number and my financial situation. Well, well, I shouldn't have left that laying on the table. But no, there's finances and our personal lives and things like that, and who we're running with and stuff like that. It's all stuff for National Enquirer kind of speculation. Okay?
Okay, well, I love your program, and you keep it up.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Alright, more people that are really fucking pissing me off. Now, there's the people with burgers and stuff like that. Why? Because they were too fat. Far be it from them to actually admit to themselves, hey, you know what? I should have stopped after eating 15 burgers. Nope. The fact that they have a fat ass is what it is. My problem is, somebody actually considered taking on a tape. Yeah, you know what? We could sue this fast food restaurant because you're a fat fuck. What do you say when you're in front of the judge? Yes, Your Honor, I'm a fat bastard, and it's all because of this fast food chain. Give me a fucking break. That's someone should just stare me in the eyes with a fucking really self-important little fucking bastard. Nobody is really calling you. It's like you're walking around, you're pressing a little button that makes that fake ringing sound. Give me a fucking break. You just want people to think that people are calling you, nobody's calling you, you're a loser, and you're paying like $70 a month for no reason. Well, what do you need a cell phone for? So then mother can call you to pick up groceries on the way home from work? Give me a fucking break, okay? Grow up. If I have to hear that a fucking cell phone go off when I'm eating in the diner, or I'm at a movie, I'm gonna fucking rip somebody's head off. And speaking of diners, is it just me, or the rest of you really fucking sick of these children with the high-pitched frequency of whining and yelling that just fucking drills itself right into your brain? I, for one, really want the mothers or fathers to just start beating the shit out of these kids until they're fucking silent or go into a coma. I'm so sick of trying to eat a burger or something and having this whining kid complaining that he doesn't have ice cream. You know what? He wants ice cream? You lock it in the freezer, keep him there for about 6 hours. I'm sure he'll have his full ice cream. So he's a little frosted. And get these whining fucking bastards out of my diner. Now let's talk English language. What I am speaking to you right now is English. I'm tired of fucking picking up a cup of coffee and having about 15 different languages telling me at a time. It's great. Can't you just put a picture? Look, you're really good. I came up with a picture and you're on fire. That gets the message across. I'm tired of different languages. If you're in France, speak French. When you're in America, you speak English, okay? When my grandfather came to this country, you know what? English. I'm so sick of having to look up, okay? Let me explain to you something, okay? The English language, I get slaughtered. The fucking stopper, you see your green card. Now that I've animated all non-English speaking people. See, now here's my thing. If they won't speak English, so encouraging, learn how to speak English, you fat bastard, and get off the fucking cell phone. Por favor. Fucking jackasses.
And we're back. And thank you, Foamy, for rant number 2 from illwillpress.com. You can find that up as one of the cartoons if you want to go see the animated version of that. It's Foamy's rant number 2 on the tunes page at illwillpress.com. Go to that site. Would want to see Jermaine in the shower, even though it's just a bathtub. Why isn't it called Bathtub of Terror? Because she's not taking a shower; she's taking a bath. But anyway, I checked out the downloads, and just to give you an idea, for the first month of the year, for all of January, something on the order of 5,000 files were downloaded from the KDK server, prank calls and videos and stuff. That's not counting pictures that pop up on the site. That's just stuff that's specifically downloaded, calls and videos. And then for the first 5 days of February alone, 17,000. I know that's not us. That's his cartoon. His cartoon is mad popular. His cartoon is mad popular. There's no denying that.
No, I'm just laughing at you the way you're saying mad popular.
Saying mad popular? Is it that funny?
Are you going to bounce out too?
I'm going to bounce out later. His cartoon is mad popular. Illwillpress.com. Foamy is like one of those internet icons. We're catching him like sort of at the beginning of his cycle, but someday, quite soon, they're going to be as big as the Happy Tree Friends. He's a hell of a lot better than the Happy Tree Friends, I think. You don't see me offering to host cartoons for the Happy Tree Friends, of course. But it's just my little way of giving back. You know, we have this to spare, so why not let it go to use for somebody else, you know? So I'm going to send him an email, and I'm going to ask him to put up a link for us up on his link page. Because he's got hundreds of links on his link page, and it probably won't do much for us, but it would just be cool to have our link up on Ill Will Press, don't you think? Yeah. Hella cool. Ill Will Press is probably, I would have to say it's the best Flash cartoon site on the internet. Oh, yeah. I would have to say, I've been to Happy Tree Friends, I've been to Homestar Runner, and they're good. They're great, as a matter of fact, but they're not as good as Foamy.
Yeah, Homestar would be second.
Homestar would be second. Homestar kicks ass. And Strong Bad's email. Strong Bad. If you haven't gone there, you got to check out HomestarRunner.com. It's another great Flash cartoon site. I love that site. Marzipan. Pardon me while I cough right into the microphone. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I went to the Atlantic Dimension site, and I found 2 brand new calls that they hadn't told me about. I wish people would tell me when they post new stuff, because I don't generally go to everybody's prank page, like, every day. But it's something new from Atlantic Dimensions. I don't think Ted has even put these up yet. Ted might not even know about them yet. But the first one was called Moving Truck. And the second one is called Check My Mail. So which one would you like to hear first?
Moving Truck.
You want to hear Moving Truck? Okay. Moving Truck by AtlanticDimensions.com.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Is Gary there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, yes. I just moved in here.
Yeah?
And I had my U-Haul sitting out front overnight. And when I came outside this morning, my little thing was open, the sliding door of the moving truck, and a bunch of neighbors said they saw you hauling stuff out.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes, they did. They said you and a bunch of friends are just piling stuff up and handing each other like a bunch of little ants.
Really?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh.
I have a bunch of stuff missing. And
who really is this, anyway?
Oh, this is Sally Windrill.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, it is.
And what number do you live on?
That's just none of you want. You want to come back for some more stuff? Is that it?
Yeah. Where about you live?
You want to complete your living room set?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. You're probably sitting on my sofa right now from a recliner.
Oh, yeah, it's very comfortable.
Oh, it is? I thought so myself.
Well, you should come on over here and look at it.
I miss it very much.
I bet you do. Yeah, come on over.
Hey, do you have my quilts, too?
I might have them.
Have you checked? I hear my birds in the background, too.
Yeah.
She's an old lady, so of course she has quilts. You know how old people are with quilts.
You know, your bird just flew right in my car.
Oh, yes, it did?
It's a very friendly bird. It likes people.
Oh, does it really?
Sure.
Hey, do you like my television set?
They're a little small, but I can deal with them, yeah. What else are you missing?
I'm missing all kinds of stuff. I have no idea.
You have no idea what you know.
I'll have to go through everything and see what's gone. That'll take forever.
Yeah, most likely will.
Do you have my witchcraft books?
Your witchcraft book? I got that too. I'm practicing. I read the whole thing. I'm good at it.
You summon demons?
I'm a demon, yeah. No, I'm a warlock.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you have my Ouija board too?
Your Ouija board?
Yeah.
Are you missing a crystal ball?
Oh, yes, sir. Now I notice you for sure now.
Jeez, I wish I had that one. Someone else must have got it before me. What a shame. Oh, what can I tell you? Will you be, like, let's say, buying new stuff like some, rooms to go or something like that?
Oh, yes, sir.
And will you have it delivered at your house, too?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Why, you going to be waiting there to take those?
Well, of course.
I'll have to let you know when the truck will be up there.
Okay, that'll be a big help because, you know, I just hate staying up all night just waiting for these things.
Yeah, we have it on video.
It's kind of a missing inconvenience for me. It's a lot nicer when, you know, neighbors call me up and tell me where the delivery's going to be. Makes things a lot easier.
Oh, does it?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so you do this kind of thing all the time? You must have a lot of stuff.
This guy's reminding me of Rich Voss, isn't he? For some reason, he's reminding me of Rich Voss.
I think he's really cool, though. He's long-winded, so cool.
Yeah, he's a totally cool guy.
I got places that packed.
Everyone else gets offended that you're accusing them of stealing stuff.
So you sell the stuff on eBay or?
Oh yeah, eBay. Yeah. All that kind of stuff.
Well, I would like to have my walker back if anything, so I can for mobility.
Oh, your walker?
Oh yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 75.
Oh, 75. Wow. So what else are you missing? I should really take this down on a list so in case I do turn some stuff up. I should return it to you.
I'm missing one of those rascal scooters.
The rascal what?
The little rascal scooters. You seen the commercial for them?
A rascal scooter? No, I didn't see that one.
Yes, I use it for mobility. I have a piano. I used to take lessons and stuff, and now that's gone.
A piano?
Yes, a piano.
Wow, that's a big thing.
Yes, it is.
Well, what you should do, like I'm at home right now, of course, you should come on over and see if you recognize anything.
All righty, then I can do that.
Okay.
I'm on my way. I'm putting on my switches right now.
All right.
All right.
See you in a little bit.
See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
AtlanticDimensions.com.
And bravo, Atlantic Dimensions, for cracking us up again with the moving truck call. Another great call from AtlanticDimensions.com. Make sure you check out their website. If you're a fan of prank calls, you've probably heard of them already. But you ought to check their website for when they put new stuff up, like they did when I went and looked and found that new prank call for us to play tonight. Pardon me while I die on the air over here. But that about wraps up the program. It's 2 in the morning. We've been on for about 4 hours, which means that's it. The program is over. No more calls. People, please don't keep calling after the program is over. How annoyed do I get when people call before or after the program? Like, with something program related.
Yeah. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you all for listening. It was a great program. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Don't forget to check out the Friends of the Prank Call Underground. Of course, first of all, visit my site, kdkprankcalls.com. And then don't forget to check out collegesucks.org, collegesucks.org. And it may look a little weird, but you can find the prank calls up there. There's links up there to the prank calls that used to be there. They're still there. Don't panic. I was hoping Zach would be here to explain a little about what happened with College Sucks. Holy Christ, I'm possessed. But we never got a hold of Zach, so I'll give you the scoop. Zach has found his dream job, and we should all be happy for him. He has found a programming job that pays him very well, and he doesn't have to deal too closely with a boss, and he's pretty much left on his own to just do techie guy stuff, and it is his dream job. The problem is that he works for very religious people, and he was afraid that they might somehow find out about his website, collegesucks.org, because he is working in the educational field. So he was afraid that they would frown upon collegesucks.org and all the anti-religious stuff that he spoke about on his blog. And if you type in a few links to be able to find the calls, but they're still there. And we need not to look down upon Zach because he's trying to hide his prank call heritage. Because let's face it, he found his dream job and he doesn't want to jeopardize that. So we can all understand that, I'm sure. So yay for Zach. And also don't forget to visit the Friends of the Prank Call Underground, Atlantic Dimensions, who we just listened to, AtlanticDimensions.com. And don't forget to visit GhostlyTalk.com. GhostlyTalk.com. They do a live internet radio program that you can listen to tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I personally won't be able to listen, unfortunately, but you can go and you can download the archives of their old programs. So if you can't listen live, you can download the archive. You can download the archive for the program that I've been playing tonight. You can download the whole episode and listen to it in its entirety if you wish to. If you do that, then you'll get to hear the Josh call that I didn't play tonight. That's in there too. Also, don't forget to visit illwillpress.com, the home of Foamy, the rabid squirrel. We love Foamy, and we know you will too. That's why you ought to go there and check him out. But, am I forgetting anybody? Let me give Pyolite.net. I'm not sure if that site is still active, and I haven't heard from Pyolite in quite a while, but Pyolite.net, you can find some very interesting and funny prank calls, skydaddy.com, and, am I forgetting anybody? I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Zach does indeed rule. And have a good evening. Good morning. Thank you all for listening. Tune in again next week. Stay beautiful.
We got to close it out. That's it for tonight. Be back again tomorrow night. Red-eyed bushy tail, 'cause I can tell you tomorrow, baby.
I move your picture.
I move your picture.
From my wall.
From my wall.
From my wall. And I replace them.
Both large and I replace them.
Both large and small.
Both large and small.
And each new day.
Each new day. Each and every one.
Finds me so blue.
So find me so blue. So blue.
Nothing takes the place of you.
Just remember, nothing takes the place of nothing can ever take the place of you, baby.
I read your letters.
I read your letters. Each and every one.
One by one.
One by one. By one.
And I still love you.
And I still love you, baby. Oh, baby, I still love you.
When it's all said and done.
When it's all said and done, I still love you.
Oh, my darling.
Oh, my darling. Thank God.
I'm so blue.
I'm so blue. Because nothing. Because nothing.
Because nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
nothing. They feel as quiet as your vagina.
I write this letter.
I write this letter.
It's raining.
It's raining.
On my window pane.
As the movie finger writes. What the hell it says until tomorrow. You know, he's not even listening to the lyrics anymore. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you too. As each teardrop glistens on my letter.
Without you.
Hell was that one.
Nothing seems the same.
Without you, nothing's the same. Nothing's the
So
same.
I'll wait.
And I'll wait.
Until you're home.
Until you're home.
Again, I love you.
Again. Like I said before, I love you.
But I'm all alone.
But I'm all alone.
I'm all alone till I see it again tomorrow night, baby.
Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow, I love you so much. I love you more.
I'm so blue.
Bye.
I'm bluer. Goodbye.
Because nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, but nothing. Takes the place.
Takes the place of you, baby. Thank you all for listening. I love y'all. Tune in again next week. And stay beautiful.